Happy Christmas, everybody. My name is Joe Applebaum.
Yeah, it's your Lincoln daddy, baby.
That's me.
evyAI in the building.
Let's go.
Joe App, flip 'em live on the feed. Ring light on, got the whole screen key. Calendar open, he planting that seed. Book a call Christmas Day if you're hungry for the lead. Ugly sweater, but the game real sharp. Candy cane pen, taking notes like art. Shaq blowing up when he dropped that chart. Teach you how to turn a look like to a full restart. He the LinkedIn daddy, booking on Christmas. Meetings on the wish list, add it to your business. Posting, engaging, watch how he flips. This money in the inbox, that's the Joe witness. He the LinkedIn daddy, gifting the game. Every single comment, got your first and last name. Connections, messages, all in the frame. He a giver with the sauce, now you're never the same. Scroll that feed, he the dude you spot. Green dot on, yeah, he always hot. Dropping that post at the perfect clock. Story so real, got your prospect shocked. He say show up, don't just lurk, my friend. Turn one short note to a 5-figure spin. Ask good questions, follow through, hit send. When you care about people, that's the way bags blend. Who want me? I do. Who want deals? Me too. Christmas hustle in a Zoom room view. Cookies by the laptop, goals come true. From 0 DMs to a pack pipeline. Joe light you up like a bright skyline. Give, then you watch it align. Turn a simple little post to a long-term shine. He the LinkedIn daddy, booking on Christmas. Meetings on the wish list, add it to your business. Posting, engaging, watch how he flips. This money in the inbox, that's the Joe witness. He the LinkedIn daddy, gifting the game. Every single comment, got your first and last name. Connections, messages, all in the frame. He a giver with the sauce, now you're never the same. LinkedIn daddy with the whole flow. Turn your maybe one day to a let's go Joe. Christmas on cam, got the whole squad grow. If you show up like him, then your numbers gon' show.
Do you notice how when I change from GPT Mini or Nano or Claude or Gemini, the speed of the AI is a lot different?
Yeah, Claude, or sorry, the one you used on the previous comment took a little bit more time.
Exactly. So I just changed to Grok, and when I click on the Grok thing, Grok responds almost instantly. Versus when I switch to GPT, let's say Mini, 5 Mini, and I go in here and I want to leave a comment, and I press generate, it's still spinning. You see that? It's kind of sending it to GPT Nano, and it's still going because GPT-5 is kind of like thinking things through more, and so it kind of just takes a little bit longer. It's still going to generate the comment. It's just going to be longer, and it's also not going to be as concise. You see that?
Okay.
But it does say, hey, Nat, that invisible man landed day 20 was a turning point. evyAI kept my minimum outreach steady. So I'm going to press insert, and I'm just going to tag him here because he likes when I tag him.
I don't think there's a way for evyAI to automatically tag people.
No, because there's different people with the same name on LinkedIn, so it's not gonna, we don't want to do automation on LinkedIn. We want to keep things without automation. That's really the key. Now, I'm gonna click on me here. I'm gonna click on posts and activity. That's gonna show me all of my recent posts on LinkedIn, and as you can see, I'm currently live here. So if you want to like and comment on this post, the only place to really go to do that is my recent activity. You have to go to linkedin.com/in/Joe Applebaum/recent-activity/all. That's the URL of my recent activity. I can send it to you if you want it. I'll put it in the Zoom chat. And if you guys are watching me live here, just say I'm live. I don't know if you guys are actually watching me live right now. Now, what I also do is I have other accounts here, like, for example, Tammy's account. And I can go in from Tammy's account, and then I can see what it looks like from Tammy's account. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm going to give myself a heart from Tammy's account. Do you see that? I just gave myself a heart. Now, Zachary Love, he said straight hustler. Lewis says, hi, Joe. I'm going to go here and give it like. Thank you, Zachary. So good to see you. And from Tammy, I'm going to click on the repost button here and hit repost. Now Tammy just sent it to her audience.
Okay.
And what I'm going to say Merry Christmas. Okay, you see it says Merry Christmas. I'll make sure to spell it right. I'll tag Joe Applebaum in here, and I'll press comment. So now Tammy just said Merry Christmas to Joe. You see that?
Yep.
So now I'm going to close Tammy's profile over here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and like this post. Might as well like it. Wow, that is a ton of selfies. Okay, I'm going to press comment, and then I'm going to go here, give this one a like. And I'm going to say, Renee, when Growski, maybe it's time to do another one in 2026. Okay, so I just tagged Renee here because this is an event I did with Renee back in 2026. And when I called David yesterday, David was like, I pulled up his selfie with me and him doing a selfie at this event because he told me he met me at this event in 2019. And I was able to pull up the selfie of me hosting the event in 2019. How crazy is that? This is literally 6 years ago. I was able to pull that selfie on a phone call. I'm going to write that I want 500 free leads. You see, this is the free leads thing. And then I'm going to repost this as well. You see? Repost. So Tammy just reposted this thing as well. So, yeah. All right. So I'm going to get out of this. I don't need to be in here. Actually, I'm going to take a look at the messages to see. What does that mean? My partner, Joe Applebaum, can show you. Okay, boom. All right, so I just went ahead and trying to book a meeting. All right, so now I'm going to click on this over here, and I'm going to see who's been commenting on my stuff. And look at that. Tammy's been commenting on all my stuff. Do you see that? But if I want to reply to Tammy, let's say I want to reply to Tammy over here, I can't reply to her. If I click on reply, it doesn't work. Look, the reply button doesn't work. Can you see that it doesn't work? That's crazy. So if the reply button doesn't work, what do I need to do? I need to use one of my 99 LinkedIn hacks. So if you go to 99hacks.club, I have 99 LinkedIn hacks. Does anyone have Morty? Does anyone have Morty's LinkedIn? He is a chef on LinkedIn. Okay. So that's the 99 LinkedIn hacks, and kind of that's how it works. I'm going to look at Zach's profile real quick. Zach, I love your banner. This is such a good banner that you have. That's really, really nice. And look at his one pager here. Wow. Let's see if he posted any. Christmas Eve thought. Let's see what he writes. Most leaders in December are thinking about people. January is when the numbers show up. This is good. I'm going to give it a like. I'm going to switch to Grok, which is a little faster. And I'm going to put my keyboard shortcut here. I'm going to put him up as a pro December client. Hit save. And I added Zach to pro December. Cool, right? Let's see. Juan just commented. Now, I do have a thing that's strategy.evyai.com/engagement. Have you guys ever seen this? Strategy.evyai.com/engagement. Looks like Robin got bumped off. So I have this little tool here. Now, this tool's really cool. Robin, have you ever seen this tool here that I created?
Sorry, I just came back because my computer shut down.
That's okay. Have you ever seen this tool that I created called the Engaged LinkedIn Users Engagement Tool? The list helper?
Well,
So
no.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my recent activity, in one of my recent posts. Could you leave a comment on this post just to kind of see if you're able to leave a comment on it?
I don't quite have my LinkedIn set up proper yet.
Why not? Do you want me to set, even if it's not set up proper, just like it and comment in it. Even if it looks crappy, we'll do a before and after, and we'll tighten up your LinkedIn together. And we'll use
Sure.
evyAI to do it. Even if it's totally crappy, don't worry about it. Just like and comment on it. Just I want to see what it looks like.
All right, give me
And
one
then
sec.
we can do a profile makeover video where I help you make over your whole profile very, very quickly with the help of evyAI. And then you'll be like, holy moly, that is insane. I cannot believe I just got my 22-point checklist done with evyAI in seconds. And by the way, if you guys don't have the 22-point checklist, write 22-point checklist. I want to show you, this is what the checklist looks like. We give this to our clients. So I'll give it to anybody that's here as a gift. Just send me a text that says, send me a message or a text that says, send me the checklist. And I'll be more than happy to send you the 22-point checklist from evyAI. I'm going to call this 22-point checklist evyAI profile checklist. Profile checklist evyAI. Okay, so I have this 22-point checklist. I'm actually going to put it under business evyAI. I'll put it right here for anyone that wants it. And then I'll send it to you guys. Okay? So, that's a powerful checklist. So I'm happy to share it with anyone that wants it, that's live now, that's watching me, and that wants it. Just say, I want the checklist, and I'll be more than happy. Leave a comment, let me know. So here's the first thing I do every single day, Robin. I take a look to see who looked at my profile. That's one of the most important things you can do. Because if you see someone looked at your profile and they're a potential client, why not reach out to them? For example, Sherist, she just looked at my profile. By the way, love that you looked at my profile this morning. Okay, so you see I love that you looked at my profile this morning. You see that? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on her profile because I'm already connected to her. I'm going to click on her profile. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on contact info, and I notice her phone number is right here. Can you see that? So I'm going to copy her phone number, and I'm going to attempt to send her a message on WhatsApp, and she's not there on WhatsApp. She's not, that number is not on WhatsApp. So I'm going to see if I have her Sherist. Sherist introduced us. Sherist is also in the group. Okay, so she just joined the group. So I'm going to say, so nice to see you. Check out my profile on LinkedIn. So I'm sending her a WhatsApp right now, a WhatsApp message. Now, evyAI will allow me to know, evyAI knows whose profile I'm looking at. So if I refresh a LinkedIn profile and evyAI is open, I can click on this little button over here, and then evyAI right away prompts me, and if it's saved, it opens it up like this, and it says, do you want to open the card? And if I press open card, it opens the card, and it has her phone number here. Now, this phone number, I know good and well, is not her right phone number. It's not her WhatsApp number because I got her WhatsApp number. So I have a secret number that's better than this number, which I'm going to add into here. And I'm going to press save.
Get the database
get my database a little more organized and whatever. And if I click on link to profile to go high level, what this will do is this will send this information into my go high level so that I can link all that information up. You see, the profile was updated. And now if I press networking, I can send notes to the go high level, to that specific profile and go high level.
Really quick, Asha is asking if she should join and watch here as well or continue with the webinar.
I think she should continue with the webinar. If she wants to join, she can. If she wants to share live and kind of engage with me live, she can. And she can pause the webinar and come here and watch me do my job, do my work. If she wants to do the webinar, she can. She can go continue watching the webinar. Ask her what she would prefer to do. Does she like watching me live, or does she want to watch the replay today? Ask her what her preference is. Where is she messaging you?
We had a watch party group chat on WhatsApp.
Oh, amazing. Could you add me to that group chat?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Okay, great. So do you see the way that I have all this stuff going on over here on my LinkedIn? So now this is what I did yesterday. Violet, this is what I did yesterday. I wrote up this post. I said I had some Chinese food with my kids in honor of the holiday. I looked back in my year. Damn, son, I met so many people. Here's a breakdown. I started off the year with Yigal Adato, and I'm going to click on Yigal's name. I'm going to click on contact info. I'm going to see if I have his phone number. I don't have his phone number. I don't have Yigal's phone number right here. but I do have him on WhatsApp. I'm friends with him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first click on this button over here, which will open up his profile here on the side. And then I'm going to grab his phone number from WhatsApp that I already have in a different window, and I'm going to add it to evyAI right here. Do you see? I'm also going to add his recent posts, and then I'm also going to add his email that's right over here into evyAI. So now I have it all organized here right on the side. So if I ever want to find him, all his information's here now. You see that?
No.
So if
And now you
know
just have a quick access to everything he does from evyAI, or quick access to contacting him whenever you want to.
Exactly. So if I hit link profile to Go High Level, I'm going to first search in Go High Level if his phone number is in there. His phone number is not in Go High Level. So I'm going to press link to Go High Level. It's going to send all this information to Go High Level. So now when I search for this phone number in Go High Level, it'll just come up. And now it's in Go High Level. Can you see that? You see it's in Go High Level now? Okay, so now I'm going to press call by clicking on his name over here and then clicking on call, and now it's going to actually call him. Hang on a second. Let me close this. Press the phone number right here, and I press call. It's actually going to call him. Do you hear it ringing?
Yep.
So I'm actually calling him to thank him. Hello, Yigal.
Hello.
This is Joe Apfelbaum.
Joe, what's up, brother?
Good. It's Christmas, and I wanted to take a moment to wish you a happy Hanukkah.
Thank you so much. What number are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from my 973 number inside my CRM, because what I did was I clicked a button inside LinkedIn to save your information to evyAI, and then evyAI has a new feature that allows you to link your profile with my CRM. So I push a button, and all your contact information essentially went from LinkedIn into my CRM, and then I pressed the call button on my CRM, and that allowed me to be able to quickly call you. And I just wanted to take a moment to thank you for being the first selfie of 2025.
I saw that yesterday.
So I posted that on LinkedIn, and I tagged you. I don't know if you saw it in the comments of LinkedIn, but I tagged you there. And
I just saw it, this morning.
And then I saw that cap that you're wearing, which I love. It's really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and share a comment under your post to kind of support you. I'll go back to a couple of posts that I have missed, and I'm going to support you. Are you active on LinkedIn?
Not as much, but I need to start in 2026.
Amazing. A
lot of my clients come from Facebook, so.
Oh, good. There's a lot of pawn owners and business owners and all types of people on LinkedIn, but evyAI also now works on Facebook as well. So you can create posts for Facebook and comments on Facebook posts and tons of stuff. And now this year, we're meeting our clients every day. So we have tech support teaching people how to use both LinkedIn, Facebook, and together with our AI assistant. And we meet at 12 p.m. Eastern, and we meet at 7 p.m. Eastern every day to kind of support people.
Awesome. How's it going? How's the software going?
It's going well. We actually doubled our business from last year to this year, from 2024 to 2025. We more than doubled revenue, so that's exciting. And next year, we want to more than double again. So we have clients in 40 countries around the world right now, which is a very, very, very exciting thing for us.
Very cool, man. Amazing.
Yeah. We started basically from zero in 2023. We started building it. We finally launched it January 2024. And so, last year was our first year, and we did okay, but not enough to pay salaries, starting a software, charging $29, you're not really going to make a lot of money. But then this year we came out with something called evyAI Pro, which is a few $1,000 a year, and it gives you also strategy and support and tons of other stuff. And so that really helped us accelerate our revenue. We didn't actually grow that many more clients, but we converted a lot of clients from the premium version to the pro version, and that helped us be able to invest in more development and more support and more sales teams and pay salaries and so on. So it's very excited that we took the money that our clients are paying us, and we're developing the tool to add crazy, crazy features. Like one feature I'm really proud of is I click a button, and it shows me every podcast that you've been on recently. It shows me your professional summary. It shows me your target audience, your key services, your contact information. It tells me what to speak to you about. Like it says, speak to him about how he bought and sold multi-million-dollar pawn business before moving into coaching, and what lessons from his journey shape the way that he teaches leadership today. That's what it tells me to talk to you about. It tells me. Yeah.
What CRM are you connecting to?
So I'm using a CRM called Go High Level. Are you familiar
Yeah,
with it?
that's what I have.
Yeah, so we're fully integrated with Go High Level. So if you have 4,000 connections on LinkedIn, you can grab those people's cell phone numbers and email addresses and push them to Go High Level and research them.
Nice.
So that's something that's very unique that we have that very few people, people don't know about that. They don't know that you can do that. And also that research, we have 7 agents that will research every one of your connections with a click of a button and tell you everything about them. Like it says you're a 3rd-generation pawnbroker who scaled and exited a multi-million-dollar business, that you're the founder of Leaderado and Pawn Leaders, and you host the leadership-focused content and podcasts, including the appearances as a One Big Tip episode, Unlocking Leadership, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it says that you're the president of the City Heights Business Association and a board member of the California Pawnbrokers, and you're in the Leadership Hall of Fame in honor of the Maccabi, with Maccabi San Diego. Like, it tells me all these things, and it gets it from like jeffmendelson.com and Instagram and
That's awesome.
and Yahoo Finance. It's like pulling things from everywhere, and I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing. And it gives me your email, your pawnbroker's email. I have your Gmail and your pawnbroker's email, but I found it online, and then I take everything and log it as a note, and it kind of saves it there. It makes my life so much easier.
You know what industry this would be amazing for, by the way?
Tell me.
I just got into the commercial cleaning industry. I do a lot of speeches and leadership workshops.
Like what? Like restoration?
No. Like people who clean apartment buildings.
Oh, I love
and
that.
Business,
like safety,
business officers.
Like safety facility services. They have 2,000 employees. My friend who runs it, his name is Jesse Berlin. Have you heard of him? He's big in that industry. He's global.
I have not heard of him, no.
Jesse Berlin. His business is doing a significant amount of revenue. I think they're over 100 million already. I am happy to make a personal introduction. I will send you his thing via via WhatsApp, his LinkedIn thing.
Yeah.
If you want a personal introduction to him, if you're in that industry and you do coaching for people in that industry?
I do leadership development for their management teams.
Good. So I can personally connect you with him. He's a dear friend of mine, very successful, uber busy. He's very hard to get a hold of because he has a big company. But if you send me a little blurb via WhatsApp, I'm happy to do an email introduction today. I do 3 email introductions every day for my friends, for the people in my life. And so I'm happy to make you an introduction to him so that you can connect with him. So you're saying that industry, he's a client of mine. So you're right.
Yeah, that industry is huge because they're very big on LinkedIn at the moment.
Yeah.
And they're consistently, trying to find leads. And
I would love to do a session for that industry.
So let's do this next week because I'm kind of taking off this week. But what I'll do is I'll make 3 introductions to you as well.
Okay.
With the companies that I've worked with.
Amazing.
So that to see if if it's a good fit.
Amazing.
Check it out. I need to the other thing is that I'm so bad at sitting down and using softwares and.
That's why we meet every day. That's why we meet every day, like science. Every day at 12 and at 7, you can decide which days you want to come. And we're just there, and you share your screen, and Fernando or Juan or any of our people who are bilingual, they'll sit with you, whether you want to speak Tahli Árabe, Shwi Ana Joan, or you want to quieres hablar español, podemos también hablar español. Like whatever you want to do, we could literally go there and help you be able to and actually implement the software. It's not just about using it, it's about implementing it. So integrating it with your Go High Level. And we could also sit with you for many, many hours helping you with Go High Level. We have a tech. We offer tech support services for Go High Level. So we have a tech that will sit with you and set up your text message automations and set up your workflows and set up your AI agents and set up everything for you together with you so that you learn how to do it too.
Now, let me ask you this question, Joe, because I have a strategy for 2026, which is I want to get all the warm leads that I've had, like everybody who's seen me speak. And I usually get 85% of the room to get a lead magnet or something. I've got their information. I've got their name and their email.
Yeah.
Is there a way to take that information, find their LinkedIn profiles, and then start lead genning? Because that's what I want to do. Instead of
100%.
trying to find cold leads.
100%. We can show you how to do that. We can sit with you, show you how to do that, show you how to find out which one of them are actually posting on LinkedIn so you can leave comments. And then we can have an AI that clones your voice DNA, your writing DNA. and then drafts comments in your voice, so that instead of you having to manually write comments, you can have the AI draft a comment, and we can also get you an assistant that will sit on that every day and help you be able to do that. We can also show you how to just get your own assistant and pay them, $5-10 an hour, whatever, and then you can either do full-time or part-time, and then they'll just be with you, working with you. Do you currently have a full-time assistant or not yet?
I've got two. I've got one who does like all the tech stuff, and then one who does what I call community support.
That's it. Okay, great. So we'll get one of those to kind of help you out, and we not only train you every day. You bring your assistant, and we will train your assistant on how to do exactly what you asked, so that you don't have to pay to buy another assistant or to hire another assistant.
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah. That's
all right,
exciting.
let's start next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You have my cell. Just send me that blurb so I can make the intro. Merry Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. And
thank you very much.
I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna be in San Diego probably in April.
Okay, cool.
My sister wants me to come for Pesach, but my mother's telling me, "How dare you go to SD? How dare you go to SD? You're coming to me to Florida." So that's kind of like what I'm dealing with right now.
Nice. Go half and half.
That's the idea. So what I want to do is I want to there's a thing called the Speakeasy Mastermind that I'm a member to, and they have their annual event in San Diego. Have you heard of the Speakeasy Mastermind?
I have not. No.
It's actually they have really good entrepreneurs there. I think you would fit in very nicely in the San Diego chapter. They have John Asaraf is a member. Have you heard of him?
Well, you know what? I've heard that Actually, I have heard of it.
Very, very
good. I think
good.
You told me about it.
Yeah.
There's like really big members.
Really, really big members. Like if you're doing what you're doing and you want like Roland Fraser, like there's big people in there. That is very hard. Michael Phil Samey is in there. Michael Burnoff. Like there are some people that are like JJ Version. These are people big people. Big. They're not little people. And I can personally introduce you to the founder of Speakeasy Mastermind, Eric. He's a friend of mine. He's one of the co-founders of it. He lives in San Diego too. You have to apply to join, but I'll do a personal intro and vouch for you if it's something that you want to do.
How much does it cost to join?
It's not expensive. It's not like EO. It's not $10,000. It's I'm not sure exactly what they're charging now, but it's way less than $10,000. You know what I mean? And you can attend. You can. The thing is, they're in Boise, Salt Lake City, Denver, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Orange County, Scottsdale, Calgary, Vancouver, Toronto. They have a virtual one. They're in Tampa, Miami, Boca Raton, and they're growing very, very fast. So I think it's really worth joining. You'll make your money back right away, but you can attend all the events all over the country.
Yeah.
So
make an intro, man. I'm interested.
Yeah,
especially if it's so there's a
San Diego chapter. It's less than $10,000. If you close one deal, it's worth it. That's my opinion. That's why I paid and I joined.
For sure.
But I think that I think it's worth meeting with Eric, even just to talk to him, and then even going to check out one of their events. If I introduce you, he'll let you come check out one of the events over there. But what I'm saying is I go to the annual event because I went to the last annual event and I closed at least 4 clients just from showing up. I mean, it wasn't selling anything, but people they have money. Anyone that's part of that has money, and they're very tied in. So I just think it's a great environment to be around and mastermind once a month and in San Diego. I think it's a great place to kind of chill. And they're on Circle. Have you heard of Circle?
Yeah, for sure.
So you can go in there and you can meet the hundreds and hundreds of people on Circle and build relationships, do JVs. You could become a city captain. You can start your own chapter. There's so many things going on. So yeah,
make the intro, man. I'm interested.
Okay, I'll do that. That'll be the second intro I'll make for you today. Awesome. Is there any problems that you're facing right now that I can solve for you? Anything that you're suffering with financially or in any other way that I can kind of refer you to somebody else? Anything you're going through?
No, I think my biggest thing is like what I told you before.
Okay,
I go sleep, I get leads.
So we'll talk about that next week. Okay, we'll talk about that next week, converting the warm ones and making sure that you're connected on LinkedIn. Okay, excellent. Thank you so much for taking my call today. God bless you, and we'll talk soon.
Likewise, man.
All right,
Take
bye.
care.
Bye. Robin and Ash, what did you think of me calling someone out of the blue from LinkedIn and having this conversation on Christmas itself?
On Christmas Day. That was pretty smooth. That was smooth as hell.
Crazy, right? So could you imagine I have 30,000 connections that love me, that trust me, that want to build a relationship with me. I cannot build 30,000 relationships. A lot of these people already know me. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These people already know me. They know who I am. Most of them don't even know what I do. Like he was surprised. He has Go High Level. He was surprised that that evyAI worked in conjunction with Go High Level, and he has Go High Level, and he desperately needs my help. So if I wouldn't have reached out to him, he would have never known that I could really help him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He would have never known any of that.
People don't see the value yet.
People don't even know what I'm doing for a living. So that's the part where the opportunity is kind of just like, hey, I want to just learn about your business, learn about what you're doing, and try to help you out, try to make a difference for you. Look at this guy over here, this guy Lewis. So he just sent me a connection request just now. He's in Greater Bilbao. Do you know where that is? Sounds like
no idea.
It sounds, I don't know where Greater Bilbao is. Where's Greater Bilbao? I don't even know where that is. Let me just Google it real quick. The way that you can Google things is you can right click on evyAI, and then you can click on Google it. You see that? evyAI has built-in Google. So where is it? It's Spain. It's Spain. That's cool.
Spain.
Yeah, he's in Spain. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to message him, and I'm going to have evyAI write a thanks for connecting note. So you see it says thanks for engagement. I'm going to change to gratitude for connecting. And then instead of doing the quote thing, I'm going to do the CEO thing. And I'm going to say, thank you for attending my LinkedIn Live today and sending me a connection request. I'm curious to know how you found out about me. Now I'm going to press generate, and it's going to generate a thoughtful comment, a thoughtful post. Thank you for joining my LinkedIn Live today and connecting with me. I'm curious, how did you come across my work? I'm eager to learn more about your journey and explore how we might inspire deeper insights together through our shared interests. You see that? So I just wrote a thoughtful message to him. Of course, I used my voice to type it up with AI, but now I just connected with him and built this relationship. You see that?
Yep. Yeah.
And that's the beginning of a relationship. He's the LinkedIn sales beacon and community top voice, which is really important. He also has the top 11 Ventas favicon. So this guy's a pretty important person for me to kind of connect with and build a relationship with, because he's a sales beacon. For some reason, his posts aren't loading. So if the posts don't load for somebody, what you can do is you can use evyAI to help you be able to load those posts up. evyAI can check to see if the profile's here. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh the page. Click on this little evyAI check tab button. He came to my LinkedIn Live, so I have a thing called LinkedIn Live when someone comes to my LinkedIn Live, and I press save, and it saves them into a list inside evyAI. So you see over here, Luis Hermano. Now, because he's connected with me on LinkedIn, I can click on the networking tab and the summary tab, and then I can click on summarize profile. And what that will do is that'll grab his cell phone number, his address, his email address, and his birthday, and anything else that it can find here, and kind of save it and organize it for me in a meaningful way inside evyAI. Isn't that nice?
It's pretty nice.
Now
It saves a lot of effort.
Yeah, so now with Yigal, I'm going to click networking, and I'm going to click introduction, and there's no introduction. So I'm going to click introduce profile, and it's going to write me an introduction that I could use to introduce Yigal to Mr. Berman. Next year, what I want to do is I want to have a button that you push from here, and you select the person you want to make the introduction to, and boom, it makes the intro via email without leaving here. That's what we're working on for next year. Wouldn't that be cool?
It'll save even more effort.
Yeah, so I'm gonna copy this over here. I'm gonna paste it in here. I'm gonna go find Berman, Eric Berman. He's right here, building empires. You see that? I'm going to copy his email from here, put it in here, and then I'm going to click this button, see if evyAI pulls up Eric Berman's email address. I don't have his email address over here, so I'm going to have to find it somewhere else. Let me click on contact info. It's not in here. So let me go find Eric Berman's email address. I'm just going to go into my contacts here, grab his email address. Eric at Speakeasy Mastermind. I'm going to copy Eric Berman's email, put it in here so I have it for later. I'm also going to grab his cell phone number. and put his cell phone number here so I have it for later. You see? His email, cell phone number, everything's organized here. So next time I need it, I have it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take his information from here and just put it into my email here. And then I'm going to click on Networking Introduction, and I'm going to write an introduction for Eric Berman. Even though I'm not connected to Eric, you see? I'm going to write him an intro. And so evyAI just writes the intro for me based on who Eric is and helps me be able to make sense. Now, I like sending people something that says Introduction by Joe Apfelbaum. I'm going to say Eric, meet Yigal. I'm going to copy this over here. I'm going to put it in here. And here it says Yigal is a seasoned leadership strategist. Da, da, da. Eric is da, da, da. I'm going to say Yigal told me he wants to consider joining the Speak Easy Mastermind in San Diego. I vouch for him. He is an amazing human. Okay, I'm going to press send, and I just sent out an email. Okay, so I just connected Eric and Yigal together. Eric and Yigal are now connected together via email. Of course, I want to make it easier by just doing it within here. Eventually, I will. Okay, I'm going to put this as we had a conversation in 2025. I'm also going to tag Yigal that we had a conversation as well. So I'm going to go here. Oh, I already tagged him, and he's a friend. You see I tagged him as a friend? And I'm also going to tag him as Jewish connection. Press enter. So because I'm going to want to wish Jewish connections specific types of greetings versus Christian connections versus Muslim connections and so on. And so that's important to like write who's Jewish. So for example, Levi's a Jewish connection, so I'm going to write Jewish connection. You see? And in this way, if I'm on a holiday and I want to be able to say, okay, so who are my Jewish connections? Jewish connection, boom, just like that. Now, if I want to see all of Eric's recent posts, I just hover over his profile, click on Quick Link Open, and it'll open up all of his recent posts if the quick link was set up correctly. In this case, it's not set up correctly, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this part, add it, save it. I thought I put his email in there, but it's not in there. So I'm going to go ahead and re-add his information. Maybe I didn't press save. Okay, but now if I open up Eric Berman and I click on open up quick link, it's going to open up his recent posts. You see that?
Yep. Now you just kind of have a one-stop like setup to get everything related to Eric.
Exactly.
Comment on his posts, do whatever you can to him.
Exactly. And so like think about someone who's actively using LinkedIn doing this type of stuff and networking. How long does it take to write a comment?
A lot. No, not that much, but when we're talking about multiple comments per day, it would take a lot of time. We're saving effort, we're saving time, and you can use that to build more connections, more relationships.
Exactly. So if people value their time, spending $5 to have an AI do this unlimited for you is very affordable. Some people have to pay people, let's say, $25 a day, like an assistant, or $30, $40 a day to work for them, right? Even at $5
I've seen jobs
an hour,
like that.
Even at $5 an hour, you're paying somebody $50, $40 a day to work for you. And they can't even write 50 posts or 50 comments if you wanted them to. Like if you look at my analytics, just in the past few days, I wrote 172 comments on LinkedIn and I published 13 posts. I didn't actually write these comments. I had my assistant write this. If I had to have you write 172 comments, that would take you a full week.
That would take me a lot of time.
That would take you a full week or more to write 172 comments. But my assistant, evyAI, can help me leave 50 comments in a very short period of time. Especially if I have tools like this tool over here. Have you ever seen this tool here that I created?
Yeah.
Ash, have you seen this tool here?
No, I haven't not.
I'll send you the link in the chat. But anyway, this tool is cool because I could say open a new profile every 30 seconds. And then I could press start timer. And what it's going to do is it's going to open up a new profile every 30 seconds. And it's going to open up the next link in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then, boom, every 30 seconds it opens one up. So now I can read Tammy's recent content. I can like and comment on her stuff. You see? I can mess around over here. And then what I can do is I can then close her post just like this. And in 13 seconds, the next one opens up. And it'll do it for all these. You see? And it tells me what was open and what wasn't opened. We also have another tool called the bulk link opener that does this. But do you see the way now Joe Applebaum's recent activity is live here?
Yeah.
And this is for all of our evyAI members. I kind of built this out. So Lewis sent me a message 36 minutes ago. I'm not sure if he's still there. He's like, Zachary says, I love the fact that I'm learning from you every day. Oh, thank you. So the hack, if you're on live, the hack is to go to your recent activity and see the post. Now, why did this post just open up? I didn't do anything. Does anyone know why this post just opened up with Jane's information? Anyone guess? I'm going to say happy holidays. Could you guys guess why this opened up? I'll tell you why this opened up, by the way.
Why?
You want me to tell you why it opened up?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Let me click on summarize profile. So it kind of pulls all the information together. The reason it opened up is because I have it opening up a new profile every 30 seconds. Crazy.
Yeah.
And so if I want to call Jane and wish her happy holidays now, I now have all her information in here and I can wish her happy holidays. If I want to comment on Tina's post, boom, I just commented on Tina's post. Insane. 12 hours ago, she posted again over here. I want to comment on her post. Boom. You see? 3 things I wish I knew. Clarity, share your goal, and print it. You see that? I'm commenting on Tina. And so this is very powerful. So this thing is going, and it just keeps opening up links for me. I don't have to wonder, oh, when's the next one going to open up? This thing is going to do it every 30 seconds. I can just keep doing my thing, living my life, enjoying my life. And then I can go through, clean up my connections, organize them, send people messages. I can use templates. I have all these templates. For example, I have a greeting template, holiday greeting. I have July 4th, Purim, Hanukkah, happy holidays. I want to take a moment to wish you and yours a happy holiday. So if I want to send this to Deborah, I can click message here. You see that? And then I could just push the up arrow and the message goes here. You see?
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that hard
This
to
is
do?
cool.
Wasn't hard
No.
to do.
Not at all.
Same thing with Jane. I could send her this message. I already sent her happy holidays. I'm not going to do it again. Same thing with Tina. I can go in here. Happy holidays. Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, it opened up a new one for me. So now I close it, and I trust that I can leave a comment, a thoughtful comment with AI if I want here. I've learned that true joy hides in the simple, heartfelt connections. Okay, I'm just going to press comment, and I just left her a nice, thoughtful comment. Okay, now if I want to close this page, if I press Control W, the page closes. Control W, the page closes. Control W, Control W, Control W, Control W, Control W. You see that? Now, I'm not going to press Control W on this because it's going to close. But what I did was I set up a keyboard shortcut on this that Alt W opens up the next one. So I can hit pause timer. You see that? And what I can do is I can press Alt W, and Alt W opens up Rick's profile. So if I don't want the timer to be on, I'm going to press Control W, Alt W. Goes to the next one. You get what I just did? So I'm going to go here. I'm going to press.
Sorry to interrupt. That's a really clever shortcut because it aligns with the Windows one. like the default Google Chrome Control W thing, and then once you're back at the engagement link, you just Alt W.
Exactly. And if I want to send Carlos a holiday message, I have my templates right here. Boom. I just send him a holiday message. If I want to open up Carlos's profile here just to kind of see what he's up to, I can go to his actual profile. evyAI will open up his card. I have his cell phone number right here. And I could just literally call him on Christmas because that's what I do. That's how Joe Applebaum rocks. He just calls people right on Christmas. Let's just see what happens.
Because you can.
Because I can. And he's not even in Go High Level. You see that? So if I want to send him to Go High Level so that it registers, boom, he'll be in Go High Level now. And he's a Sandler trainer. That means he's an ideal client for me.
Hello?
Hi, Carlos. It's Joe Applebaum. I wanted to take a moment to wish you happy holidays on this beautiful Christmas.
Thank you, Joe. Nice to speak to you. I'm with my family, though, but
I know. I just
soon,
wanted
yeah?
to say I adore you, I appreciate you, and enjoy the family. That's the only reason I called. I didn't mean for us to have a whole conversation.
And to you.
I just want to say I see you.
And to you, Joe.
I wanted to bless you on this
Thank you,
holy
man.
day. We'll talk again soon, okay?
Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Just like that, I dropped love. I dropped love. How hard is that to take a moment and drop love on your people? Now I press Control W. Oop, that closes the wrong window. I have to be in the window.
One of the
Yeah, go ahead.
I only watched 15 minutes of the webinar, and like the first thing that you talked about is how important it is to build relationships, and that's building relationships, it's building connection.
Yeah.
You're not here to sell, you're not a client, you're not somebody who's like trying to give this person money at this current moment. You're somebody building a connection, and that
Yeah.
lasts with people. That's why you
100%.
have a community. You say how you do it now. That's ingenious.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm building real connections with people. This is not just like, oh, this guy called me when he was with his family. This guy took the time to wish me a happy holiday, and he was the only one that did this, that really wants to know if you're doing anything special. He's the only one. Joe's the only one that actually sent me that text, that actually sent me that email, that actually went deep with me. And so I can't go deep with 1 million people, but can I go deep with 1,000 over the course of a year? I think I can. I think I can. That's 5 a day. 5 a day, 20 a week, 80 a month, 1,000 a year.
You already did 2 today.
Less
than an hour.
In less than an hour. And plus all the equity that I'm making from all the people that I'm DMing and messaging and leaving comments on their posts. Look at that. Look at how much power there is. Now, there's something really cool about LinkedIn that you can see, which is who's actually active on LinkedIn. Did you know you can see who's actually using LinkedIn at this moment? So
How do you do that?
So right over here, if I scroll down to take a look at my connections over here, I don't see who's actually online. You see that? I can't see if they're actually online. But if I click the message button over here, it actually tells me if she's online or not. You see that? In this case, it shows me that Candace Miller's on her cell phone. So I'm going to wish Candace Miller.
Shows you the last time they've been online, or what does 2 days ago mean here?
2 days ago is the last time they were active.
Oh, okay.
So I can go through each person over here, wish them a happy holidays, and I can see she's actually using LinkedIn right now. Do you see it says active now?
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible that this little button here will move from here to here. It'll show the last time she saw this was 1:16 p.m. So it might move from here to here, and then I'll know that she saw it right now. You see that? So each one of these people, as I'm opening up the message, I can see she was active 19 minutes ago. You see that? So if I send her this message, it's likely that she'll respond to me. I wrote, "What's up, Lisa?" She wrote, "Hi, Joe. I know I'm just over strategizing, planning the new year, soaking all in the holiday magic. Great to connect." And then I said, "I just want to take a moment to wish you or family happy holidays. Are you doing anything special?" And this is from December 17th, and this is 10 days later. Okay, Isha. I don't know who this woman is. But I'm going to send her a message. This strange woman here. Strange, strange woman with all caps on her name, like she's yelling her name out into the world. Courtney King. Who's this?
She's confident.
That's right. Courtney King. I'm going to go ahead and wish her happy holidays. Go ahead. What do you want to say, Isha?
That's me, Robin.
You're actually also is your LinkedIn also in all caps? Just
No, Isha Chaudhry is me. That's my real name.
oh. Oh. Well, I stand by what I said. You're confident.
Yes, you're right.
Do you see the way I'm messaging people here very quickly on LinkedIn? It's not really taking me a long time to message these people, and I'm able to message all my recent connections to wish them a happy holidays. But I could also see the last time they were active. See, he was active on mobile 6 days ago, you see? But he has it on his cell phone, so it's possible it'll just pop up. And a lot of these people are at a family event, but they're bored. They have nothing to do. They're literally bored.
Most people aren't going to be, spending time at a family event. People who are active, people who try to put themselves out there, they're not going to be having the time of their lives at a family event. So
Exactly.
this little notification, this little blip might be the start of something.
Exactly. And it usually is. It usually is the start of something. So I'm going to send somebody a happy holidays. And I do things manually because I want to see our previous conversation. Some people use automation and just blast it to everyone, but that's not nice. You want to blast it to someone who you just spoke to? You see? You want to be able to look at the conversation, make sure it makes sense, and then if the conversation makes sense, then you go ahead and send them this thing. You see that? And so for each person, people will be like, I can't believe that you're literally sending this message manually to people. My question to most people is like, how many DMs do you send people? I sent her a message, do you want to do a one-on-one? And she ignored me, you see? She saw it. Monday. It's Monday. Today's Wednesday. She ignored me. Okay.
Yep.
All right, lady. Your loss.
Not everybody's going to be up for a connection.
And if somebody doesn't want to, you know what I do after? I disconnect. And I move on because I have 1,000 people waiting to connect with me. Did you know that?
And you're not the one that's losing things here. Yeah, you're the one offering value, and you're the one offering a human connection at the end of the day.
Yeah, I even send somebody, I'm going to say, what's your cell? And the guy doesn't answer. He doesn't answer me. Okay, have a good day. I'll wish him a happy holidays. If he doesn't want to respond to me, I will remove him from LinkedIn. I don't need to be connected to people. You see that?
Yeah, I see it.
And most people are not sending these messages to people. They're not sending anything to anybody. They're not doing any of these actions because they don't have the time to do it. They literally don't have the time to do it. And I make the time to do it. And the reason I make the time to do it is for one reason. Because I actually care about these people. I actually want to build a relationship with them. Here over here, I just said Wednesday. I wanted to wish you a happy holiday. I just want to take a moment to wish you and your family a happy holiday. Do anything special. Okay? I sent him that, Greg. Aaron Colmanson, I already messaged him. Happy holidays. And Lewis, I just messaged him today. He saw it. He didn't respond. You see? Let me know if you want to talk on Zoom. I'm around today. Okay? And now, this is cool. But let's say I wanted to send somebody a message, like, for example, this guy, Brian. I spoke to him. I'm going to wish him a happy holidays. Oh, look at that. Zachary Love responded. He said, thank you, same to you. But right now, I'm working on my connections on LinkedIn, listening to your live while I do it. I'm going to say thanks. So he's literally on live with me. Sean, let's see. I would love to interview you for LinkedIn Live. Oh, look at this. Where's Jen? Is Jen here? Jen's not here. Let me book myself a meeting. I don't know if Jen booked me a meeting with this guy. I'll ask her in WhatsApp. Let me find my WhatsApp. Did you book me a meeting? Notifications. Did you book me with this guy. He is the co-founder of Go High Level. So I'm trying to book a meeting with him to interview him for my LinkedIn, to talk to him about Go High Level and what they're doing and how we integrate with them. Oh, look at this guy. This is perfect. So I'm going to click on contact info here. I'm going to click on message. I'm going to say, what is your cell? You see that? I'm a head of sales. But how hard was it for me to say, what is your cell? Do most people do this? Say, what is your cell?
No.
They don't.
And you know what? It didn't take you any effort.
Very, very
you don't need to automate human connection. It's as easy as just typing a message.
Exactly.
You automate some stuff with evyAI, but a lot of people automate the wrong things.
Correct.
You can't automate a human connection.
Correct. You can't automate it. You want to get on the phone. You want to actually pay attention. You want to build relationships. Now, let's see how long it'll take him to give me his cell phone. And let's just see if he already gave me his cell phone somewhere else. Let me log in. I'm going to log into my business card tool. Let's see. I have a business card tool called Popple. Let me go back over here. Contacts. Search name, Menachem. Here it is, Menachem. He gave me his phone number here. I have his phone number. I'm going to add it. And now I'm just going to push it to Go High Level. And I am going to call him. Let's see. And I'm going to add him as a Jewish connection. You see, because he's Jewish. I met him at a Jewish event recently. He's right here. You see he's in Go High Level already. And I'm going to call him. My recommendation to you guys is to add 20 connections a day, every single day. Every day, add 20 connections. Hi, Menachem.
Hi.
How are you?
Who is this?
This is Joe
Hi.
Applebaum from evyAI.
Hey, how's it going?
I noticed you connected with me on LinkedIn, so I figured I'd say hello.
Hey, well, we just met the other day at the Crown Heights meetup.
I know. I remember. You have like 70 clients, and you're helping them with social.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Really
and
cool.
You're the only one doing sales in your organization. Do you know if I click on the LinkedIn logo at the bottom of your website, it goes straight to linkedin.com instead of going to your... You're aware?
Yeah, I actually know that. I do know that, and yeah, we need to work on that.
Do you want me
Good point.
Do you want me to fix it for you?
Oh, I know how to do it. I
Okay.
could just need to get the time to it. Thanks, though. I appreciate that. What's going on? How are you?
Good. Everything is great. Everything is great. I would say instead of sending them to your company page, I would send them to your profile. Do you want to know why?
Yeah, because it's more personal.
No, not because it's
Is
more
that why?
personal. No, not because it's more personal. Because on your profile,
Talk to me.
you have something called caller ID.
Okay.
On your company page, I pay for my company page $100 a month, and I see only one person a day that visits my company page. But if you just want to get LinkedIn Premium, it's less. You can get you can get a much more affordable version of LinkedIn Premium, and then every single person that looks at your profile, you get notified about, and then you know who they are. And if you know who they are, what ends up happening is you end up being able to reach out to them and build a relationship proactively. So if somebody comes to your website because they were referred to you, but they might not end up reaching out to you.
Right.
Do you agree with that?
Right. Yeah, it's a great point.
And so what I do is I will often, for example, I saw somebody looked at my profile today and I sent her a WhatsApp. She replied right away, got her on the phone, and she wants to become a client.
That's awesome.
But she
That's
looked
really cool.
but she would have never reached out to me if I didn't reach out to her first. But I saw she browsed my profile because I clicked on profile views. I saw she browsed my profile. I saw her cell phone number on LinkedIn, so I just called her.
Wow. That's
Most
awesome.
people don't do that. So ASAP, get on adding your LinkedIn URL to your personal profile on your homepage. And on top of that, I would put it in your email signature. So anytime you send somebody an email, are you sending out like 100 emails a day to business owners, letting them know what you do?
So currently not.
Okay,
currently not.
That's
but
something
we're working.
That's something I would definitely do. I would recommend doing that. Just sending out 100 emails a day. You can put it on an
Mhm.
automation that sends it from your regular Gmail. And then you could just send them a very
Mhm.
simple email that says, "Hey, I'd love to connect with you on LinkedIn. I help people with social media. Here's my LinkedIn. If you're interested in connecting with me, I'd love to learn more about what your goals are for social." And then what ends up happening is a percentage of them will click and connect with you on LinkedIn. And that's a
That's
lot
awesome.
easier than getting them to like, "Do you want to buy my social media package?" That doesn't work. You know what I
Right.
mean? But once they
Right.
connect on LinkedIn, you can say, "Hey, can I do a social media audit on you?" And then boom.
Right. I hear that. It's a great idea. Thanks for the input. I appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. What's your goal for 2026? Do you want to double your business, or do you want to just maybe add
Oh
one
yeah.
or two accounts?
Well, we were thinking, yeah, close to double it. We're
Okay.
hoping, we really
Good.
shot up this year, so
Is
it's
is it just you, or is it you and a business partner that's kind of running the business right now? Like who is it you
well,
and
that's
Shayna?
my wife.
Shayna.
Me
Okay.
and my
Yeah.
wife, exactly.
Yeah, I'm looking at Shayna's profile. Shayna's she's posting on LinkedIn. She's active. She's hustling.
Yeah, she's hustling. I actually just updated the LinkedIn on the website, and I'm updating the Instagram right now. I just never got around to it.
Amazing. I mean, what
Yeah,
I would
actually.
do is I would have put a picture of you and a picture of Shayna on your profile. Right now, I don't see a picture of Shayna on your profile and a picture of you on /r-team. I
Oh,
would
you're saying our team? You're saying
yeah on
okay,
your
it's not updated.
yeah
Yeah,
on your
it needs
website,
to get updated.
and also all those LinkedIn's just say linkedin.com. So especially
Which
Shayna's and yours should have at least going to your profiles from the Meet Our Team.
from the team, from the area of the team. I hear you.
Yeah. If you
That's a
click
great
on Meet
idea.
Our Team, add Shayna's photo. Just use her LinkedIn photo. You don't have to go crazy. And then if you want,
Yeah.
evyAI can basically create photos for all of your employees from a selfie.
Mm,
So we
right.
create content and we create photos for you and your clients, and it doesn't have to cost you anything. Like you could do it even with the free account.
Got it. So you're saying you're writing up LinkedIn posts?
We'll do everything. We write the LinkedIn post. We come up with photos that look exactly like you and sound like you. They actually look like you, and the
Mm,
voice of the post sounds like you. And then we also help you leave comments on posts. So every comment that I leave, let's say, for example, I want to comment on Shayna's post. Shayna said, LinkedIn is only a professional platform where people fail publicly, frame it as a pivot,
mm.
and call it learning experience. So I go ahead, I give it a heart, and then I want to leave a comment. I don't know what to say to that. What am I going to say? So instead of me thinking about what to say, my AI knows my voice, knows who I am, and it says, Shayna, your thoughts on accountability over romanticizing failure really make me pause and reflect. As someone who's built an AI assistant for social media, I've seen how genuine critique, not just praise, drives real improvement. I will say regards.
Right.
I'm going to say regards from your hubby. Okay? And I press comment. Do you see what I just did? I sent her regards from you.
That's cool.
So
That's
you're going to
pretty cool.
tell her, did you see the comment that Joe just left? And she'll be like, oh my God, how did he do that? He did a keyboard
Right.
shortcut and the comment appeared on his profile, on my profile. I didn't have to do it. Now, so could you imagine if you did that and all of a sudden all your employees had access to this technology and every single one of them are leaving 20 to 50 comments a day? That would like blow shit up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into that. I have your website here. I believe also I have your contact on my phone.
I don't think that my website does justice as to me getting on the phone with you and your wife and just doing a 15-minute demo of you guys just watching me do it. And today's a light day, so if you want, I can make myself available to help you and your wife understand what I'm up to, understand how it could help you and your clients, and then understand how you can double your business. I can give you a strategy on how you guys could double your business.
Awesome. So I'll let you know. I have your number.
Okay.
I do got to go in the next few minutes. I'm going to consider.
Okay.
And if anything, I'll give you a shot back. How does that sound?
That sounds great. I sent you a WhatsApp message. You didn't respond to me. Did you see that?
I did see that. A bunch of people. I reached about like 15 people from yesterday's meetup. Also,
yeah, but I'm the only one that really. I'm the only one that really matters.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I sent you a smiley face. If you can, send me a smiley face back, if you don't mind.
Sure.
And then if you decide that you really want support and you want to have a conversation, I'm not going to charge you anything for it. I'm happy just to talk to you guys and help you out. So
Sure. I'll be honest. The past few days, it's really been swamped. I'm not answering. There's no one getting an answer from me unless like they're a current client of ours.
All I need is I need is a smiley face. That's all I'm asking for.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you in mind, and down the line when things get a little settled down, I got a couple employees missing today because of Christmas, so got to really I'm taking them over today. So
okay, good luck.
I will. All right.
Good luck. We'll talk soon. All the best.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye,
okay. Bye.
And that's that. And we had a conversation. He is
and you built a connection.
Yeah, I built a connection, built a relationship. I told him all I need is a smiley face. And now I see he saw my post. And I said, just give me a smiley face. That's all I'm asking for. There you go.
And he did.
He did. He sent me a smiley face on WhatsApp just now.
I spotted my profile while you were having that call, and I froze for a second. I was like, how did that end up there?
Crazy, right? Crazy.
LinkedIn
So now,
somehow...
It's just insane what you can do with this type of technology. Just insane. Just insane.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Jeff. I'm unavailable right now, but your call and your needs are extremely important to me.
Please enter your password, then press pound.
I don't have a password, so I'm gonna hang up. Okay, I hung up. I called Jeff, but it went straight to voicemail. Okay.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's okay.
But that's to be expected on
Christmas. It's a Christmas. It's a Christmas. I'm gonna wish him a happy holidays through the DM, and I'll move on.
Yep.
So that's
nothing lost.
But do you see the way he picked up the phone on Christmas, just like that? Even though he's super, super, super busy, because I know that he connected with me just now. I actually went and, but I know he's not going to answer me because he's super busy. So Devora said, I have no idea what my kids are doing. I'm going to put a smiley face here. Ariel says, I don't know if it was you or evyAI, but it made my day. Your thoughtfulness makes you a brilliant marketer. Wishing you and your family 5 kids. That's a big riot. Walked around looking at my dream houses. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send her a voice note from my cell phone. I'm going to click on LinkedIn. I'm going to go into my cell phone. And I'm going to send Ariel a voice note, and you'll hear it in a second. You'll hear it twice. Ariel, whether it was evyAI or whether it was me or whether it was a clone or whether it was an alien or whatever it was, it doesn't matter. What matters is that my thoughtfulness made your day. I'm so grateful for you. I appreciate you. You and Justin, you guys are awesome. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you and talking to you and watching you take your business to a whole new level. I want to bless you that you should take your life and your business to a whole new level. And if you want to chat today, I'm around today. Just give me a smiley face and I'll call you. Okay. So 33 seconds. You want to hear what it sounds like? Ariel, whether it was evyAI or whether it was me or whether it was a clone or whether it was an alien or whatever it was, it doesn't matter. What matters is that my thoughtfulness made your day. Do you see that? That's a beautiful message to send somebody, no?
I'm like, some people can have a little bit of criticism that you're automating some of the human interaction. Like, again,
but it wasn't a criticism. She was just like telling me how she's skeptical.
Yeah, and when it counted, when you had to back up your words, you showed sincerity, yourself, not with an AI. Because
the crazy thing
AI can't do your voice just that well yet.
AI can.
Mm-hmm.
AI can do my voice just this well. It can, right now, today. And it can be automated. With this level of precision. Using a tool called 11 Labs and some other tools. Really powerful. Now I'm going to look at Isha's profile because I have no idea who this person is. And I see she has 79 connections. If she has 79 connections, that means she is not sending 20 connection requests out per day. That's simple as that. She's not doing it. She's not sending out 20 connections a day. And I can take a look to see if she's leaving 5 comments a day or 10 comments a day. If I click on comments, I'll notice that the last time she commented was 4 hours ago. Joe, Juan, and then 5 hours ago. So let's see how many comments she's leaving. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 22 hours
I'm worried
ago.
it's going to be my turn after Isha.
No, but it's fine. It's fine. What I'm saying is you see my level of activity. that I do. Like even in between calls, I'm doing stuff. I'm attacking it. Even in between calls or while the phone is ringing, I'm doing stuff. Now, if I wanted to actually make calls on Christmas Day, I can make calls on Christmas Day, especially for people that are actually filling out forms. So there are plenty of people that are filling out forms right now and that are making requests for stuff. You see over here, it says 99 hacks 55 minutes ago. This guy named Tim Muffett. And then this one over here, Roger Sterling or whatever. So if I want, I can just click on Roger's name here and I could just call him. This was an hour ago. He requested information and it was busy. So I just went straight to voicemail here. Okay, so Rogers went to voicemail. It might be like a scam or whatever. Let's see Mary. I'm going to click on Mary's name and call her. It's Christmas, so I can call Mary. Now, evyAI allows me to highlight someone's name, press Alt-Shift-K, and it searches for them on LinkedIn right away. You see that? You see the way it kind of just searched her on LinkedIn? So I don't know which one this is. I don't know if she's a finance executive. I think she's probably going to be a fractional CEO, a CFO.
Hi, this is Mary Kate. If you leave me a message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Make it a great day.
Hi, Mary. Thank you for requesting information about our 99 LinkedIn hacks. If you can call me at 973-841-8868. I'm actually working today, so if you want to give me a buzz today, you can. If not, we can talk whenever. You could also text me back, and you have my LinkedIn profile in the text message. So I look forward to chatting with you soon. Happy holidays, and we'll be in touch. So do you see I just left her a nice little voicemail? Now, I have a pre-recorded voicemail that will automatically drop voicemails on people's if I attack it with the dialer.
But that's still not the same. I mean, it's Christmas. You might as well actually
might as well throw Christmas in there. But I can also create a custom voicemail that goes out only today to all the people.
Yeah.
So that's also a thing. So let's see if this person picks up. This guy named Tim Muffett. I think we just tried to call Tim, didn't we? And it went nowhere. Let me try again. Oh, maybe not. It's ringing. So, and look at that. He has a real email address. Hi, Tim. Oh, that's not. That is annoying. That sounds like a fax machine to me. But let me see. Tim Muffett. Tim Muffett from Muffett International. Let's pull up his profile. Staffing and recruiting. Love that. Tim Muffett. Look at that. He's the president of a recruiting firm. Look at that. He's in Asheville, North Carolina. That's amazing. He just requested information about our 99 LinkedIn hacks, but his thing went to voicemail. So I'm going to tag him as a 99 hacks prospect. You see that? Oh, not a client, a prospect. Hang on. Tammy's calling me. Hi, Tammy. I'm on LinkedIn Live with the team. I'm looking. Hang on. I'm looking. Okay. I'm going to call him right now. Looking for potential 2026 biz. Got it. Bye. All right. Let's see. Let's call up this guy. Tammy just said that some guy just messaged us. I'm going to move to this. Some guy just messaged us on our website and gave us a phone number that he's looking for help with LinkedIn. His name is Mark Goldfarb.
Hi, this is Dave Fasano. Please leave a message after the tone.
Okay, so wrong phone number. Mark Goldfarb. Let's Google this guy. So now I have something called reverse lookup. Have you heard of my reverse lookup tool? Reverse
that one is new.
Lookup. So I have this reverse lookup tool that I created with AI that allows me to put an email address in here, you see? And then press look it up, and then it tries to find the person. Do you see it found this guy here?
Yeah.
And often it'll give me his proper LinkedIn URL because Tommy didn't give me his LinkedIn URL, so I'm looking him up here, seeing what I could find. Did not give me his LinkedIn URL, but it tells me he's a national sales manager. You see that?
That's a lot faster than
no. Okay.
A lot of reverse lookup tools online.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look him up on LinkedIn now. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to LinkedIn. I'm going to type in Mark Goldfarb, and this is the guy right here, Custom Apparel. This is him. You see that? And this is a phone number. Let's see, 334. Oh, it's give me some random number when I call him. I'm going to message him again. I'm going to click more here. I'm going to click on message.
Good morning. You've reached Mark. Your call is very important
look
to
at
me. Please leave a message or send a text on how I can best respond. And that's exactly what I'll do. Make it a great day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Mark. This is Joe Applebaum. I want to learn more about your goals for 2026. If you can call me at 973-841-8868, I'd love to chat with you. Looking forward to connecting. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to take his information from right here and save it into evyAI so that I could send it to Go High Level very, very quickly. What I love to do is just refresh this page over here. If it doesn't, for whatever reason, if that button doesn't work over there, you refresh the page and it shows up. I'm going to put him in as a prospect. You see prospects? I'm going to press save into evyAI. And now he's right over here, Mark Goldfarb. I have his phone number right over here. So I'm going to take it and drag it in here like this. I'm going to press save. Oop. I messed up his phone number here. I'm going to grab his phone number again. I'm going to do +1, and I'm going to press save. I have his phone number here. Tammy sent me his email address, which I tried to do a reverse lookup on, and it didn't work, but whatever, that's fine. Okay, so now I have his information. Now I send this to Go High Level, and it will put it into Go High Level so I could text him. So I'm going to go here to my contacts inside my CRM. This guy Ryan just said stop. I'm going to go into my contacts in the CRM under contacts. And now I have Mr. Goldfarb over here. And I'm going to send him a message. I'm going to say, Mark, can you chat? I'm going to say send. Okay, so I just sent him a message that says, can you chat? And let's see if he replies to me now. I'm also going to send him a WhatsApp message. I'm going to copy this, go into WhatsApp. It doesn't work on WhatsApp. Left VM and sending message on LinkedIn. No, he is not on WhatsApp. Okay, do you want me to email? Yes, email to call me. 973-841-8868. Oh, okay. I'll call Bart. Looking for number. Let's see who Bart Prins is. Bart Prins just signed up for 99 for Bart Prins. Let's see who this Bart Prins is. Tammy just said somebody just signed up for one of our technologies. Looking them up. Now, if I can't find someone's number easily, I use a tool called Apollo. Have you guys heard of Apollo?
Yep.
I click on access email and phone.
Yeah.
Looks up his phone number. He's on the do not call list. Apollo. That's cool. I'm going to call him from the do not call list right now because he just signed up to evyAI.
You've reached Bart Prins. Please leave a message.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Bart. It's Joe Applebaum. I wanted to thank you for signing up to evyAI Premium, and I wanted to be the first to welcome you to our community. I'd love to learn more about your business and who you're looking to meet. If you can call me at 973-841-8868, or you can text me, I'd love to chat with you. You're also welcome to join us tomorrow at 12 p.m. at evyai.com/success. We also meet at 7 p.m. evyai.com/success. We meet, we get together, build relationships, and we teach you how to use the platform evyAI. All right. Thank you for signing up. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so that was a nice little message I sent to Bart. I'm also going to open up Bart's profile over here. Oh, he's a 99 Hacks client. And now he signed up to Premium. Premium. You see? evyAI Premium. I click Premium. Now he's a Premium client. Now I save his phone number here that I just called. And I'm also going to grab his email address and save his email address as well. So I just saved both of them here into evyAI. You see that? It's all saved right here nicely. Okay, this saves me a lot of time. Is it helpful, Ash and Robin, for you guys to kind of see my workflow in real time and see me actually working,
This is
hustling?
extremely, yep,
Why is this?
Very, yeah.
extremely helpful.
Okay, so explain why you think this is helpful.
You don't need to
Oh,
shift tabs over and over again, and you're just doing everything, staying on one screen, gathering him, having the, saving the contact, to calling the people, messaging them, getting to their profiles, searching for them. Like, you're doing literally everything under a minute. This is cool.
Yeah, it saves a lot of time. So what I tell people is the work that typically takes you or your assistant 4 hours, you can get done in 15, 20 minutes. So you can do in 4 hours, you can do 10, 20, 30 times more than most people can do, which is the whole benefit of evyAI. Our core value is time is precious. That's one of our core values. We believe that time is precious. We also believe that you have to be authentic. So we don't want you just randomly putting garbage in there. We want you to actually be authentic and build relationships. That's why when I build relationships and I send holiday greetings to people, I do it in a meaningful way. You see that? I'm going to write a Christmas greeting now. I'm going to click New Template. I'm going to say Christmas greeting. And over here, I'm going to say, I just wanted to take a moment to wish you a Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 as Santa Claus always says. This year should be your most amazing year ever. Let me know if you're doing anything special for the holiday. Okay? I wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 as Santa Claus always says. Okay. I'm going to write, this year should be the most amazing year ever. Let me know if you're doing anything special in the holidays. Okay, now I'm going to put this under greetings. You see it says holiday greetings, and I'm going to press save. So now I have a Christmas greeting I could send people, but I can't send everyone a Christmas greeting. So what's the most Christian name you know? Huh?
John.
More than Christian?
I also thought about John.
Okay, let's do John. Let's do John. John. Okay. So let's see how many Johns I have. I'm going to scroll down, see how many Johns I have. This is amazing. I have a ton of Johns. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, ooh, look at John. John's here. So what is I'm going to change this thing to John. And I'm going to press save. And this way, every single time I send John a message, you see that? It's only sending it to John. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to evyAI. I'm going to click on templates, and I'm going to set the Christmas greeting to have a keyboard shortcut. You see it says keyboard shortcut, and the keyboard shortcut is going to be Alt-4. Okay? Reassign. And so when I press Alt-4, the Christmas greeting will come up. So if I go to connections over here, and I open up evyAI, and I go into where it says message over here, you see? And I press Alt-4, what do you think is going to happen? Dun 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 dun.
A human connection.
Do you see how crazy this is?
Yeah.
I'm just pressing Alt-4. That's all I'm doing. Now, this guy, John, over here, he hasn't responded to me, so I'm just going to remove him to make room for a different person. You see? You want to talk later? Haha. Thanks, Joe. I'm balancing 4 kids. Okay. I'm not going to remove him. He's balancing 4 kids. This guy over here. This guy over here, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Now, am I sure that these people are Christmas people? I don't know. I want to make sure that you're using it. This guy didn't even reply to me. But I like that he's paying for LinkedIn, so I'm going to keep harassing him, you see? I did this too many times. But all these Johns are getting a custom John message. This Johnny over here. I'm going to say Johnny. Oh, that's a paste. Oh, that's a happy birthday message. Okay, Johnny. His name is Johnny Lee, but I just wrote Johnny. John. How many messages do you guys send out each day on LinkedIn to your connections? If you're being totally honest.
Not enough.
Not enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think
very less.
I think this guy died, so I'm just gonna remove him. Like literally, like I heard he died. So it's not that I just got to make room for live people. I know it sounds evil or something or bad, but it's not. It's just a fact. And if he's alive, he'll reply to me. If he's not alive, I mean, he could reply to me if I just close my eyes, because I can talk to the dead. You know that? I can talk to the dead. They won't talk back to me, but I can talk to them.
You're proficient with tarot cards and can talk to the dead. We have a spirit medium on our hands.
100%. I can literally talk to the dead. It's crazy. People don't even realize how powerful that is. I'm gonna remove this controller here because I don't like to be controlled. Okay, moving on. Hope you are well, John. John Berkowitz. He has not responded to me. I've been sending him message after message after message after message. He was number 49 on the Inc. 5000. I think it's time to let go of this mother. Okay, this guy John Lund. Ooh, look at that. I have his cell phone number here. Now what I do is I can right click on this and do open in split view. Do you know what split view is? So Chrome has a new feature that allows you to open things in split view. And so if yeah, it's crazy. So what I can do is I can tell evyAI to check what profiles open in this tab. And then I'm just going to, I already sent him the happy birthday message over here. You see, John Lund's information's here, but his phone number is not in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab his phone number and throw it in here and save it. You see?
Mm-hmm.
I happen to know John Lund well. He's an evyAI client. You see, I can push the summary button. It'll capture the information, or I could just drag it in and press save. Either way works. You see? And this guy's a pretty influential person. So I want to make sure I take care of him. You see? I'm taking care of him. Now, if I want to close this little preview window, I can close it like that. You see? I close the whole entire thing. And it's still open up here. So again, you right-click on this open in split view, and now I open this guy in a split view here. You see? If I want to close the split view, I close this, and it come back here. It shouldn't go to the templates thing, but anyway, I'll just close all this. Let me do this again. I'm gonna. Oh, by the way, this one over here. Now, sometimes I put music on so that I could listen to music while I do this. Let me close all this out here. So this is some music I'm doing LinkedIn Live. You want to hear the song? Here we go.
Christmas grind time. It's your Lincoln daddy, baby. evyAI in the building. Joe at Fellbone live on the feed. Ring light on, got the whole screen key. Calendar open, he planting that seed. Book a call Christmas Day if you're hungry for the lead. Ugly sweater, but the game real sharp. Candy cane pen, taking notes like art. Chat blowing up when he drops that chart. Teach you how to turn a little like to a full restart. He the LinkedIn daddy, booking on Christmas. Meetings on the wish list, add it to your business. Posting, engaging, watch how he flips this. Money in the inbox, that's a Joe witness. He the LinkedIn daddy, gifting that game. Every single comment got your first and last name. Connections, messages, all in the frame. He a giver with the sauce, now you never the same. Scroll that feed, he the dude you spot. Green dot on, yeah, he always hot. Dropping that post at the perfect clock. Story so real, got your prospect shocked. He say show up, don't just lurk, my friend. Turn one short note to a 5-figure spin. Ask good questions, follow through, hit send. When you care about people, that's the way bags blend. Who on meetings? I do. Who on deals? Me too. Christmas hustle in a Zoom room view. Cookies by the laptop, goals come true. From 0 DMs to a packed pipeline. Joe light you up like a bright skyline. Give, 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 then you watch it align. Turn a simple little post to a long-term shine. He the LinkedIn daddy, booking on Christmas. Meetings on the wish list, add it to your business. Posting, engaging, Watch how he flips this money in the inbox. That's the Joe Witness. He the LinkedIn daddy gifting that game. Every single comment got your first and last name. Connections, messages, all in the frame. He a giver with the sauce, now you never the same. LinkedIn daddy with the whole flow. Turn your maybe one day to a let's go Joe. Christmas on cam, got the whole squad grow. If you show up like him, then your numbers gon' show.
Click flash. One more angle. Name on the banner. Connections tangled up. Joe Applebaum steps in the frame. Author emotion, you remember the name. High energy handshake, then cheesy. Tag me on the platform, 1, 2, 3. CEO stand, sharp blue blazer. Caption in his head like a laser. Every new meeting, hold up, freeze. Turn small talk into memories. Selfies with the LinkedIn daddy. Best shots, best year, everybody say cheese. 150 deep with the network family. Here's to 1,000 in 2020 street, say please. Selfies with the LinkedIn daddy. Face in the feed like a digital parade. High energy posing with the whole damn planet. Every single snapshot, one more deal made. Jazz in the background, snapping time. But the flow on the mic move borderline grime. Little bit classy, little bit street opera in his head with a gangster beat. Boardroom boss, but he jokes like a friend. Turns cold ice contacts, warm by the end. From the lobby to the after the event, he's stacking up moments like they paid the rent. Suit jacket straight, camera up high, beats of Kodo strings as the time flies by. From coffee shop corners to big stage lights, one click turns strangers into allies overnight. He's the face of the feed when the timeline scrolls. Every frame proof of the value he holds. Past, present, future in a vertical roll. Gangster of goodwill on a visibility stroll.
Hi, this is Joe Applebaum.
Joe, it's Mark Goldfarb getting back to you.
Mark Goldfarb. Are you eating Chinese food today, Mark?
Nope, I'm not as religious as you.
You're not as religious as me. You're not going to eat some sesame chicken and white rice.
No. Hey, listen, you and I have a mutual acquaintance, Ozzy Cutter from AC Lions.
Yes. I know him very well. He's a client of mine. And also Donnie Graber. He was a client of mine, too. You know Donnie from ITP?
No.
Okay, well, you're connected to him, but you're connected to thousands of people, so.
So a few months back, you and Ozzy did a little video, and you were taking a walk. You were walking a dog or something.
In New Jersey, in New Jersey.
Right, and I saved that on my phone to follow up.
Wow.
And I'm going through my phone, and here's the follow up.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So, Joe, I've known about you maybe 20 years.
Okay, 20 years. That's a long time.
Yeah. You used to do some sort of networking event on a rooftop somewhere by Dumbo or something years ago.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's totally me.
So, yeah. So here's my situation. Did you look at my website yet? plbrandscustom.com?
Yes, of course. I looked at your website.
Okay. So I am manufacturing custom apparel, and we sell to what's called ASI distributors.
Yeah.
And we're trying to really ramp up this year.
Okay.
And really, our goal is to get 50 distributors doing $20,000 a year with us. That's our goal.
Okay.
And I've got 2 graphic artists in the Philippines. I've got a virtual assistant in the Philippines. But I think I'm ready for some sort of technology like yours.
Yeah.
But to be very candid with you, I'm a dinosaur.
You're a dinosaur. You're a dinosaur. We need to bring you back to life. That's what we need to do.
Right. And I need to take it step by step, day by day. I need a little hand holding. I need a little support.
Where do you want to take it? How much revenue do you want to generate in 2026? Because you mentioned to my team that you want to grow your business, but I didn't know what the potential is for you. What do you want to generate?
The potential is I really want to do another $1 million this year.
Okay, great. What I ask people is, I always ask people to do an assessment to identify if they prefer doing networking, prospecting, or marketing. Do you have a computer in front of you where you can do this assessment called the 3 levers assessment?
I'm not in front of my computer now. My main skill set, me personally, and not my other sales rep, is prospecting. We need to really.
You want to take it to the next level.
We got to get back to cold calling.
Yeah.
Going to trade shows.
Yeah.
Schmoozing, doing follow up.
Yeah. What's your average private label order?
I would say an average one is probably about 3,000.
Great. So in order for you to be able to close $1 million, you need about 300 customers. Am I right?
No, I really need each account to do 20,000 a year. 50
okay,
accounts.
So that's 50 accounts. Okay, good. Yeah, so you need 50 accounts, and the average order is $3K, but they do about let's just say 7 to 8 orders a year.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Some do that. And
some do more, some do less, but the average is 20K per client. Got it. And you need 50 clients. That's cool. So if you need 50 clients, you probably need to have 1,000 conversations. Minimum.
Okay.
Which is 5 a day.
Okay, if you want to break it down. I think I need more than 5 conversations, but that's okay.
When I say 5 conversations, I mean 5 conversations like we're having. You know what I mean? Like either people that can refer business or do business with you. That's the minimum. If you can have 10, all the merrier. And you need to invest in technology. You need to invest in strategy. You need to invest in community, people to support you in your activities. But if you really want to do prospecting, getting leads, buying a list, getting leads, going to trade shows, doing all that stuff is really important. Do you think you'd be able to invest, let's just say $20,000 a month to guarantee that you'll make $1 million?
No. Like I said before, I got to take it step by step.
Okay, so what can you invest?
My business partner on the production side is Asian.
Okay.
And he doesn't share the same strategies that I want to implement or you want to sell us.
Well, it's not about selling. It's not about selling. It's not about what I'm selling you. It's about what needs to be done. In order to get a business to $1 million, we have to do certain things.
I have to prove it to him first. I got to get back to basics, Joe. I got to do 100 calls a day, 100 cold calls a day, build a funnel, make samples, invest my money into samples, send them out to the customer.
Yes.
So
here's the question. For the entire year, what could you invest in getting a technology, getting coaching, getting support? I know you can't invest $200,000-300K, but can you invest $50K?
No.
Could you invest $25K? I'm just trying to get a number so that I understand how to guide you. Can you invest $25K for the year?
I'm paying for LinkedIn Platinum. What am I on? LinkedIn Platinum? What am I on for $80 a month?
Premium or Sales Navigator?
So I'm on Sales Navigator for $80 a month, and I have nothing to show for it.
Of course you don't. You didn't get training on how to do it. You didn't get someone to hold your hand for a year. So if you can invest $25K, I can have someone meet you every day for a year and hold your hand for the entire year and give you technology for you and your entire team and give you the strategy. But if you can't even invest $25K, how are you going to make $1 million? Even to test, you're probably going to need to invest 10 times that amount. But just to start, let's prove something. Let's put $25K down. Let's work daily for a year. We'll give you the CRM. We'll give you the leads. We'll give you everything. You might say, I don't have $25K.
I don't have $25K right now.
Would you have $2,400 that you can invest per month for a couple of months and see what happens?
I don't have 2,400 because
Okay.
my partner has. We just bought a new piece of equipment.
Understood. So
In
what is the
Mexico.
max?
You got to understand.
What is the max you can invest? What's the max? Can you invest 300 a month?
We're not Gary Vaynerchuk. Okay,
Yeah, Gary Vaynerchuk wants you to spend
a
$100,000 a month. I didn't expect you to do that. I'm talking about spending the very basics to get to $1 million because it has to be realistic.
I tell you what we have, Joe. Right now we have $50 a month for the first 6 months, and then maybe we can get that up to $100 if we start seeing some sort of results.
What type of results do you think you can get for $50 a month?
Well, I want to be able to see if we can convert a lead into a sale. That's what I call the result.
You think you can convert a lead to a sale for $50 a month?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know who's going to train you, who's going to sit with you every day and hold your hand because you're not tech savvy. I don't know who's going to sit there, give you lists, train you, hold your hand for $50.
What can I do? What can I do with Joe Applebaum for $50 a month?
I can help you sign up for $29 a month. I can help you write your content using evyAI. So you don't have to spend the whole $50. You can splurge the other $20 on Starbucks or something or a salad. You could spend $29 a month, and I can give you unlimited posts, comments, and messages. But what you really need to do is spend just a little bit more and get a solution that will actually get somebody to hold your hand every day, twice a day. And that's probably going to be more along the lines of maybe $300 a month instead of $50.
Right.
And that's a lot for you right now, I understand. But that's
Well,
probably
it's not
what
a
you
lot.
need.
It's not a lot if I start seeing.
If you start
the
seeing
sales
results, of course.
in 6 months, then I'm all yours, Joe.
Agree.
but
But for me to
not-
pay for a team of people to meet with you every day, twice a day, for you and your team, I can't. They're not going to take 50 cents. You know what I mean? Even if I pay them $1 an hour, it's still $300 a month. You know what I mean? For them to work with you 2 hours a day. So my point is, I have a self-serve platform that you could use for $29 a month, but I think it would be doing you a disservice for me not to tell you that what you really need to do is find about $2,000 for the year, which will save you money if you pay for the year. And then you're in for a full year, and I can throw the bus at you. I can throw everything at you. If you can afford about $2,000 for the year up front, I can basically throw everything I have at you and help you for an entire year and really, really, really show you what you can do, how you can do it, what you need.
$2,000 a year is $166 a month.
But you have to pay for the year in order for me to be able to afford to get you results quickly. Because I'll invest all that money in the first month on you, which means I'll onboard you, I'll spend time with you, whatever. And then after that, we'll keep working with you to keep getting you results. But if you pay up front, I can take all that money and reinvest it in getting people to help you in the first month, 2 months, 3 months for you and your entire team. Because you said you have 2 assistants, right?
Yeah, but they're more in the graphics department. They're not in virtual assistant.
But they could support you. But they could support you on other things. Or maybe you could find one other person internally to do something for you. But regardless of all that, regardless of your assistance, you need someone to hold your hands twice a day, every day for a year. It's probably going to cost you $25,000 for that. That's what it costs. But if you spend $2,000 for the year, I'm willing to work with you very closely for the first month and continue working with you for all year until you get results. And then after that, if you want to upgrade and get even more support once you're making a couple of deals, because you're going to need to close 50 deals. Once you close your first deal, you're like, holy shit, I just spent $2,000 and made $50,000. That's insane. That's an insane ROI. Even if you close 1 year all deal, it would be worth that $2,000. But you have to find that $2,000 to make it work so that I can reinvest all that money. By the way, you know me. You know very, very well what it costs to send kids to private school, and I have 5 kids. It's very, very expensive. So what I'm saying is, I'm not going to make anything off this. It's all going to go to my team to help you. So I'm willing to jump in too. So I'm basically volunteering to help you. But if you really want to help, you have to find that $2,000, invest it for the year, so you're in for the year. And then I will do whatever it takes to make sure that you get the support to have 100 solid conversations. You're not going to have 100 conversations a day, but to make 100 calls and to have at least 5 conversations every single day, to make sure you're targeting the right people, to make sure you know how to use Sales Navigator. I have a 6-hour class I'll throw in. It's a $3,000 class. I'll give it to you at no cost. We have a $10,000 coaching program. I'll give it to you at no cost. I'll give you a tool that researches each person really well. I'll give you tons and tons of stuff and tons of bonuses, but you have to invest just under $2,000 for the year. And I could really help you.
Okay, then I'll have to speak to somebody. I'll have to get back to you.
Yeah, speak to somebody. Get back to
But
me.
in the meantime,
If you jump into the $29 option, at least you'll have a tool that you can start using with a very basic course as well, a LinkedIn 101 course. So what I'm going to do is,
what's that tool going to do for me?
It's going to help you. It's going to help you write content on LinkedIn. So if I take a look at your LinkedIn right now, I'm looking at your LinkedIn right now.
It's terrible.
Okay. It's. I wouldn't call it terrible. I wouldn't judge you because the fact is you're on there. Mark, you're on there. Most people don't have 2,900 connections on LinkedIn, so you're on there. The problem is you haven't posted in 3 months. So we'll give you a tool that will write up all your posts every single day from now until forever, and write it well, not the garbage that you've been posting. Excuse my language, but you would write it well. $29 a month, unlimited posts. Yeah, we'll write up all your posts unlimited, as often as you like, for every social platform.
How are you going to know what to write? You're going to
our AI will ask you questions, and based on what it asks you, it'll know what to write. Yeah. And it'll also create images for you. It's all included. So what I can do is I can send you a message on LinkedIn right now. I'm going to send you a message right now. I'm going to write hello. I'm going to write hello in the DM. I just sent you a hello message. Did you get that hello message?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll give you the $29 offer, app.evyai.com/premium.
What does that word mean, AVI?
Evy is the name of my first employee. So I'll tell you what happened. You want me to tell you what happened? Should I tell you what happened?
Uh-huh.
My first employee, his name was Evy. He was an Israeli guy, short for Avatar. Okay? His name was Evy. We all called him Evy. He was on Nostrand Avenue when you were around there. You know what I mean? Together with all those people over there. Anyway, so Evy, he knew how to do everything. He knew how to write content. He knew how to do graphic design. He knew how to save contacts and organize them. He knew how to do everything. He knew how to research people. And I said, one day I want to clone you, Evy. And he started laughing. He's like, you can clone me? Hello, you cannot clone this Israeli guy. He's so good. You cannot clone him. I was like, one day I'm going to be able to clone you. And when AI came out, I'm getting close. I'm getting close to cloning Evy. So evyAI is a clone of my first employee. Get it?
Yes.
So instead of paying him the $10K a month I was paying him back 20 years ago, you pay $29 a month and you get a taste of Evy. And the more you pay for Evy, the more taste you get. So if you really want the full Evy thing, I can give you the full Evy experience, plus real live human support twice a day, every single day, plus a community with 1,500 people, plus courses and trainings and support and holding your hand for a year for less than $2,000. Which the reason I'm able to do that is because you're paying it up front, and I'm giving you tons and tons and tons of support the first month. And if you're not getting results after that, I'll keep giving you that support for the year. But if you do get the results, I'm going to want you to invest in something else, and that's how I actually make money. Get it?
Right.
Because I'm not making anything.
Like I said in the beginning of the conversation, let's start off step by step.
Step by step. Yeah, I sent you the $29 thing. Sign up to it now. Did you get the link?
Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Click on it, see if it works. Because it doesn't work for everyone. Sometimes people are like, I clicked on it, it didn't work. It worked, it didn't work. Especially people with the name Goldfarb, you know?
Right.
They're like,
where do you live then?
I live in
Crown Heights?
I lived in Crown Heights for many, many years. I got divorced, and I moved to Hillside, New Jersey. Are you familiar with like Elizabeth, Hillside, Newark, that area? Union?
Sure.
So that's the area that I'm in right now. But I'm in Crown Heights literally like 3 times a week. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there tomorrow. I'm picking up my kids for Shabbos.
And you grew up in Crown Heights?
I grew up in Borough Park. My kids grew up in Crown Heights. So
oh wow.
Yeah, I grew up in Borough Park. Are you familiar with Borough Park?
My father went to a yeshiva there before he discovered girls and basketball in the 6th grade called Eitz Chaim. The old
Eitz Chaim, Milizaik. Wow. And did you grow up in Orthodox world or the non-Orthodox world?
I grew up with the Italians and the Irish Catholic boys in Baldwin, Long Island.
So Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and your friends.
I'm what you call a Balchuva.
A Balchuva, beautiful. Do you still live on Long Island?
No, I live in Passaic.
Married with who?
I'm married with 2 kids.
Wow. You're married with 2 kids. That's so nice. So you go to aisle 1.
I go to aisle 1 only when there's a sale. My wife is Israeli.
I know. So you knew. So when I did the accent for Evie, you're like, "Awatia halasatin, awatia halasakin." You knew what I was talking about, right?
Can. And my son is sitting and learning in Lakewood.
Wow, your son's learning in Lakewood. That's amazing.
And 19, and my daughter is 16, and she's on a Beis Yaakov journey.
A Beis Yaakov journey, it's a hard journey, let me tell you. My sisters, I have 4 sisters, they were all on the Beis Yaakov journey. It's not an easy journey. Mark, it is not an easy journey.
They need to reinvent the system and make it contemporary and make it feel like camp.
100%.
That's what they need to do.
100%. They need to make it feel like camp, and they need to actually love the people. They need to love the kids, and they need to treat them with love instead of with fear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fear doesn't work anymore.
I think the whole system needs to be reinvented, and that's why all these thought leaders like Twisted Parenting.
Yeah, the people are doing stuff. They're trying. People are actually trying. Believe it or not, they are trying.
And a lot of people helping these kids at risk, and there's so much work to do.
But you know what? We will get the work done. We will do it as a community.
And you know the Deitches growing up in Crown Heights?
My brother married a Deitch. So was it Archie Deitch?
No, 518 Crown Street. Zalman and Cyril Deitch.
Did he pass away?
Oh yeah, Zalman passed away years ago. I used to eat meals by them.
Oh wow!
And they were very, very, very nice to me. And
they're very nice people. Yeah, my brother married into that family. So,
which in the Zalman and Cyril side, or one of the sisters' kids?
One of the brothers' kids.
Oh, one of the Deitch's brothers.
Exactly.
Got it. Very nice people. Real Lubavitchers, like.
They're the real deal. They're the real deal. They're good people. They want to make a difference for people.
Yeah, the Deitches, the Lipskers,
all of
the
them.
Duchmans, all these people. These are the real, authentic Lubavitchers, not the phony ones.
Yeah. 100%.
Anyway, I know the difference between the real ones and the other ones.
It doesn't matter. The key is we're supposed to love everyone the same. V'ahavta l'reacha kamaycha, right?
Excuse me. Okay.
You don't subscribe to that.
I'm a little jaded, unfortunately.
I hear you. We got to unjade you. Give you a little mushrooms and a little ayahuasca, and you'll join the community.
Okay. Oh, ayahuasca, I have that. I take that. That's like magnesium at night.
No, you don't take ayahuasca at night. Ayahuasca is a serious plant medicine that helps you be able to see the other side of the world.
What am I thinking of? Ayahuasca?
You're ashwagandha, probably.
Yeah, that's what I take it. I take a gummy bear. It's very good, like magnesium.
Yeah. A little bit of CBD, a little this, a little that, and you feel great, yeah. All right, careful how much gummy bears you take because they usually have a lot of sugar. So just look at the sugar contents and try to minimize how much sugar you take because sugar glycates you and you'll get old faster.
Right. Okie dokie. Let me give you.
Okie dokie.
Sign up for 29.
Yeah, sign up for 29. Oh,
and we'll go from there.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to serving you. We'll talk
again. At $29, do I still have? Am I still invited to the phone calls every day?
You're still invited. You don't get all the phone calls, but you get some of the phone calls. So you'll still get invited to phone calls, so we can help you at 12 o'clock and at 7 o'clock. Yes.
Okay, Sadik. Thank you. Congratulations.
I'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum.
And he just closed the sale.
Just
kind
like
of.
that. He's in. But do you understand the process of anchoring somebody and helping and trying to understand, like, where are you at right now financially? Like, this is the problem that a lot of people can't do. A lot of employees that I hire, they can't have these types of conversation with people because they're afraid of what the person's going to say to them or think about them. you get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like,
yeah,
I have literally, like, I can say anything. Obviously, I'm being respectful, but I could literally say anything. And because I'm just being playful and enjoying my life, like, what is the person going to say? What are they going to say?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's the idea. And this is on Christmas, dude. Like, I'm having these conversations on Christmas.
Where people are at most at their busiest.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy John already responded to me. He sent me this website, scalclub.com. Let me check it out. So this is what I do. I take a look at his website. Oh, look at that. He has helping brands. Scalclub.com. Oh my goodness. You see, he has a calendar link right here. I love that. When people have their calendar links, I just book a call right with them. Just like that. Boom. Did you ever hear of the Calendly hack?
Nope.
So we have 99.
I'm familiar with Calendly, but
yeah, so we have 99 hacks, and a pitch ain't one of them. Look at that, John Fugazi. John Fugazi. Forget about it. Forget about it with the John Fugazi. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Fugazi. Isn't that cool? His name is His name is Forget About It. Wow, he has 20,000 connections. 20K. You see it says 20K plus followers? I have a list called 20K plus followers. And I put all the people that have 20K plus followers in there. So he works for this company called RJW Barnabas Health. That's a huge company. And he's a corporate manager, and he does workforce development. You see?
Uh-huh.
So what I want to do with this guy is I want to save his email address. So where did I get his email from? I got it from his Contact Us on his website. I also have a phone number over here that I can save, and then I can save his quick link. So now what I can do is I can push to GHL, you see?
Uh-huh.
Fugazi. Professor John is chilling on LinkedIn on Christmas. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Tell me what I'm going to do to Professor John right now. I'm going to
add him on GHL. Or he's already there. Give him a call.
So I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him and say, Fugazi, forget about it. Is he a doctor? He's Professor John. The last time he reposted, he posted 4 days ago.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. I'm gonna
say, happy holidays, John. Thanks for the link. You see? Loved the website with the skull, with the scale. Okay, I'm going to press send. You see? Love the website with the Skull Club. And so now I'm texting him, and hopefully he'll respond and possibly call me back. Now, you see the way he posted a link over here? That's because he doesn't know how to write content. If only he was able to write a piece of content for this, he would do so much better. And he has no engagement on his content. So I'm going to send him a message. Would love to support. Would love to learn. I'll just send him a smiley face. See where that goes. Now I'm going to click on messaging and just see all the messages I sent out. Do you see how many I sent out today? To the Johns of the world? And I got many more Johns to send out. I got many, many more. And it's just nonstop. This is nonstop. Robin says I'm going to go freshen up and get a snack. It's at 2:13. Oh, that's now. So let's put on some music and keep rolling. Should we put on some music? Let's create a new song.
Christmas grind time. Yeah, it's your Lincoln Daddy, baby. evyAI in the building. Joe app, flip 'em live on the feed. Ring light on, got the whole screen key. Calendar open, he planting that seed. Book a call Christmas Day if you're hungry for the lead. Ugly sweater, but the game real sharp. Candy cane pen, taking notes like art. Shaq blowing up when he dropped that chart. Teach you how to turn a little like to a full restart. He the LinkedIn daddy, booking on Christmas. Meetings on the wish list, add it to your business. Posting, engaging, watch how he flips. This money in the inbox, that's the Joe witness. He the LinkedIn daddy, gifting the game. Every single comment, got your first and last name. Connections, messages, all in the frame. He a giver with the sauce, now you never
9 1 7 8 8 1 5
Green dot on, yeah, he always high. Dropping that post at the perfect clock. Story so real, got your prospect shocked. He say show up, don't just lurk, my friend. Turn one short note to a 5-figure spin. Ask good questions, follow through, hit send. When you care about people, that's the way bags blend. Who want me? I do. Who want deals? Me too. Christmas hustle in a Zoom room view. Cookies by the laptop, goals come true. From 0 DMs to a pack pipeline. Joe light you up like a bright skyline. Give, then you watch it align. Turn a simple little post to a long-term shine. He the LinkedIn daddy, booking on Christmas. Meetings on the wish list, add it to your business. Posting, engaging, watch how he flips. There's money in the inbox, that's the Joe witness. He the LinkedIn daddy, gifting the game. Every single comment, got your first and last name. Connections, messages, all in the frame. He a giver with the sauce, now you're never the same. LinkedIn daddy with the whole flow. Turn your maybe one day to a let's go Joe. Christmas on cam, got the whole squad grow. If you show up like him, then your numbers gon' show.
Yeah, one more angle. Name on the banner, connections tangled. Whoop boom.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Joel. I can't come to the phone right now.
Remember the name, high energy handshake, then cheese. Tag me on the platform.
All right, let's sing another song here.
Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Calendar pack, that's wild. Who's on live right now? Joe Fellbaum dialed in. He like happy holidays, fam, let's go. CEO energy, nameless Joe. Meetings on the books while the cookie's still warm. Santa saw a schedule, said that's how I perform. He a giver with the game, turn your scroll to a check. Got you posting with a purpose, got you paid off a text. From who's this in the inbox to when can we connect? He flip code connections to that Christmas Eve flex. LinkedIn daddy on a Christmas grind. Booking calls while the bells still chime. Post engage, let the pipeline climb. Say Joe, show me how he like read that line. LinkedIn daddy with the play-by-play. Teach you how to get paid all day. If you logged in, I better press that A. Cause the LinkedIn daddy got the game on slave. He like comment with care, don't pitch, say hi. Turn a like to a chat, turn a chat to a buy. Got you shining on the feed like the star in the sky. While he's sipping on cocoa going live, oh my. He be mapping out scripts for your outreach flow. From your headline drip to the nice to know. He a teacher, a leader, got the give a glow. Got the whole news feed saying go Joe go. LinkedIn daddy on a Christmas
9 1 7
Post engage, let the pipeline climb. Say Joe, show me how he like read that line. LinkedIn daddy with the play-by-play. Teach you how to get paid all day. If you're logged in, I better press that A. Cause the LinkedIn daddy got the game on slave. He say who you helping? You. What you bringing? Value. Why you waiting? Who? Hit connect, let him. Is that Christmas Christmas close, not the cold call chase, just that warm Merry Christmas, all your post, nice place. From the couch to the Zoom to the signed off deal. He got stockings full of meetings cause he keeps it real. Yeah! Christmas grind, looking off while the bells still chime.
Hi, this is Andy Darla. Please leave a message.
Christmas
cool.
Day.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. Are you watching me live right now? And on what platform are you watching me? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? Where are you? I'm curious to know. Let me know. I'd love to see where you are live. Where are you live? Okay, see, I'm on, wow, 2 hours and 5 minutes with me not even getting up. That's insane. That is insane. What I should really do is figure out how I can just play a video for you so you can watch a video of me doing something. Let's see what Tina said.
Click flash. One more angle. Name on the banner. Connections tangled up. Joe Apfelbaum steps in the frame. Author emotion, you remember the name. High energy handshake, then cheesy. Tag me on the platform, 1, 2, 3. CEO stand, sharp blue blazer. Caption in his head, like a laser. Every new meeting, hold up, freeze. Turn small talk into memories. Selfies with the LinkedIn daddy. Best shots, best year, everybody say cheese. 150 deep with the network family. Here's to 1,000 in 2020. Street say please. Selfies with the LinkedIn daddy.
I had an idea. What I want to do is I want to get a picture of me and all my kids. I want to get a picture of me and all my kids that are all wearing like a holiday sweater. So somebody's like, oh, send me pictures of you and all your kids. So what I can do is I can find my kids. Let's see if I can find my kids. Let's see. That'd be crazy if I found a picture of my kids. I'm going to search for Rosie. Let's see. Okay, I found my daughter. Let's see if I could find her. Oh, here are all my kids together. Okay, cool. That's fun. That's 1. That's 2. Finding a good photo of all of them together, like a holiday photo. That would be nice. I had a photo last December of all of us together. Like we did a whole photo last December. Let me just see. I'm going back to December because we were at a wedding together, and I got a nice photo of all of us. Oh, look at that. Yeah, nice photo. Okay, copy. Put us all in sweaters. I'm going to ask Gemini. I'm going to say, put us all in sweaters that match for the holidays and have a Christmas tree and a menorah behind us, and make the sweaters blue with the Star of David and dreidels all around. All right, let's just see what it does. I am having Gemini make me that thing. Okay. Oh, man. They put a menorah here for the holidays. That's not what I wanted it to do. Let's go to ChatGPT and see if it does a better job. ChatGPT. Make me. And in the meantime, I can have you watched our webinar replay. So evyAI, evyai.com /webinar -replay. So here's a replay of our last webinar. Let's press register now. I'm going to close this thing on the side here, and then you can click here to watch. Webinar. My name is Joe Applebaum.
And then plus it's going to be $75 bounce fee on top of it.
Welcome everyone. So glad you guys are all here. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you guys. My name is Joe Applebaum. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. I did a high-speed networking event today for a group of people here in Brooklyn, and I had such a good time doing it. I really enjoy connecting people. These are people that have never networked before, and they had no idea what they were in for. And suddenly, it's sitting down, meeting a dozen people in less than 30 minutes, one-on-one, face-to-face, and they're like, holy crap, I've never had this many leads in my life. And I was like, these are not leads, these are relationships. So we just had it right here in this place here, this little bakery here. And I got to meet some people, and people gave me their cards, and they're like, we want to learn LinkedIn. We don't know how to use LinkedIn. And so that's very nice. I love when my clients bring me down to speak for their groups. The rabbi is actually my client. He's an evyAI client. All right, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to hit record, and we're going to get the party started. I'm going to go to evyai.com/webinar so we know what the topic is. Here we go. Here's the topic. evyAI LinkedIn Kickoff Bash Trends and Tactics for 2026. Let's rock and roll. Welcome to our wonderful webinar. This is the LinkedIn Kickoff Bash, Trends and Tactics for 2026. If you're here live with me, let me know in the chat where in the world you're dialing in from. I'd love to hear from you in the chat. This is where we're going to be talking about a powerful first mover advantage for LinkedIn in 2026 with evyAI, because our goal is to help you be able to think about what are you going to do in 2026 that was different than in 2025 from a LinkedIn perspective. We're going to talk about how to be able to get more visibility, have more qualified opportunities, and we're going to move beyond just post and hope and give you a practical AI-powered plan to align your profile, your content, your outreach into what's actually working on LinkedIn in 2026. So here are some things you're going to walk away from. We're going to talk about the 5 major shifts of reshaping LinkedIn in the next year. One of the big things that LinkedIn is changing is it's moving away from like influencer marketing, where you have one person that captures all, the entire feed. And they want to move it to a place where they show you things that you're actually interested in. They want to move it into a place where even a person who has very little followers on LinkedIn can actually get value from LinkedIn. I want you to think about this for a second. If you only have 100 followers on LinkedIn, how you get exposure if you only have very few followers on LinkedIn? By the way, in the chat, tell me how many followers you currently have on LinkedIn. It looks like we have people from Detroit, people from Arizona, Baltimore, Africa, Washington, Virginia, Arizona, New York City, Philadelphia, Florida, Ecuador, wow, New Jersey, Vegas, baby. We got Eugene, the branding machine from Vegas, baby. That's awesome. How many connections do you guys have on LinkedIn? Every connection becomes a follower on LinkedIn. It's not about having millions of connections. I was telling the people here during the networking event, if you had 100 people that knew you, liked you, and trusted you, you would get so much more business than if you just had 1,000 people that were following you but didn't even know who you are. Do you know what I mean? If you had 100 people that knew you, liked you, and trusted you, you would get so much more business than having 1,000 strangers that are just connected to you on LinkedIn that you've never actually had a conversation with. So the trend for 2026 is going deeper, is actually messaging people. Did you know that now when you message someone on LinkedIn, they're more likely to see your content? The algorithm will favor content to the people that you're having conversations with in the DM. So it's more important than ever for you to send people greeting, feeding, and meeting messages. What is greeting, feeding, and meeting? This is something we teach in our Evergreen networking system. We have 9 modules that walks people through how to be able to use LinkedIn in an authentic way. We don't want you to use LinkedIn and be pitching. By the way, how do you feel when somebody on LinkedIn starts pitching you as soon as they connect with you? They start offering you their web design, their SEO services. How do you feel when somebody does that? Do you feel good? Or do you feel like this is terrible, like a bad relationship? This is not good. Eye roll, uncomfortable. Ugh, they're a novice. They don't really know what they're doing. They're just spraying and praying. They're at a networking event and they're just throwing business cards in everybody's faces, hoping that somebody will want to buy in a transactional way. That's not what networking is. That's not how it works. You build a relationship by greeting people first. What's a great greeting to send somebody between now and the end of the year? It's the 23rd, you got 7 days left. What's a great greeting to send somebody between now and the end of the year? So if their name is Chris, you might want to say, Merry Christmas. If their name is David or Menachem or Shmuel, you might want to say Happy Hanukkah. Right? If their name is Mohammed, you might want to say Happy Holidays. I don't know what you say to someone Christian at the end of the year. But do you get what I'm saying? You want to connect with people and greet them. You don't have to sell them anything. People can look at your profile and learn about you and identify if they need your products and services. But the key is to connect with the right people on LinkedIn. Did you know that LinkedIn adds 3 new members every second? Did you guys know that? LinkedIn is growing very fast. Their goal, Microsoft set a goal to grow LinkedIn to 3 billion members. 3 billion members. Right now they're at 1.2 billion members. And they're growing pretty quick. Just 10 years ago, they only had 65 million people on LinkedIn. Now they have 1.2 billion that are using LinkedIn. So LinkedIn's a very, very powerful tool. Now Laura said it's a little late for Hanukkah message now. I would disagree with that, Laura, and I'll tell you why. Want me to tell you why? Because in certain parts of the world, Hanukkah is still happening. Possibly. Because yesterday was Hanukkah. So if today is yesterday and yesterday is tomorrow, maybe there's someplace that was yesterday. She's like, no, I don't think so. That's number one. Number two is, you ever heard of the belated birthday strategy? After it's somebody's birthday, the most important thing you can do is send them a belated birthday. So what do you do after Hanukkah is over? You say, now that Hanukkah is over, how are you taking the joy of Hanukkah to the rest of the year? Or, did you have fun with the family? Did you eat too many donuts and latkes? Do you get what I'm saying, Laura? So it's not too late to leverage Hanukkah as a strategy for greeting, but you can also move it into feeding, where you ask people questions. So some of you have been invited to this webinar by me personally. That's called an invitation. There are 5 I's that we teach inside the Evergreen networking system. One of them is inviting people to things. How do you feel when someone invites you to something that's meaningful to them? Do you feel good, or do you feel like they're soliciting you? Mark Taylor said he feels good. So it's very important to invite people, and I would say in a vague way, to something happening. For example, if I was Mark Taylor and I was running a CEO networking event in Manhattan for companies that are over 5 million in revenue, I wouldn't say I'm running a CEO networking event for companies that are over 5 million in revenue, and I'd like for you to come tomorrow at 2 p.m. at the Founders Club at the 3rd floor and give them all the logistics. What I would do is I would ask somebody who I know is over 5 million in revenue. I would say, we're putting together a curated list of CEOs next week to come together in New York City for companies that were on the Inc. 5000. I know that you've been on the Inc. 5000 this past year. Congratulations. If you'd like to join us, please let me know, and I'd be more than happy to extend an invitation to you. Now, I'm not telling you where the event is. I'm not telling you when the event is. I'm just saying next week. So I am perking up something called curiosity. Curiosity is very, very powerful. You have to intentionally leave out information, even though you might have the urge to be as efficient as possible. Building relationships is not about efficiency. It's about authenticity. It's about building relationships based on curiosity, not based on transactions. Chances are most CEOs you reach out to during the holiday season, they're going to say they're not available, but thank you, keep me in mind to future events. And at that point, you can extend to the next level, which is greeting, feeding, and then meeting, going to the next level. But I'm curious to know, how many of you have a strategy for 2026? And how many of you actually need a strategy? Let's start with a content strategy, maybe creating pillars of content and knowing exactly what you need. So Rick is one of the members of our Evergreen networking system. And it looks like he's in a very festive mood today with his beautiful background screen. And he has a strategy. Same thing with Tom Wells. Tom also has a strategy. Most people need a strategy, so if you need a strategy, we can certainly help you create a strategy and then also create a content calendar for the entire year. Now, Rick raised his hand. Rick, feel free to unmute yourself and share with us the value that you get from the evyAI and the Evergreen networking system.
Yeah, thank you, Joe, and happy Hanukkah and happy holidays, guys. A wise guy named Joe Alphabon once told me the right strategy will save you a decade. He told me that, and I learned from him. So yes, we have an amazing community where not only do we learn from Joe, we can see replays, we can slow him down and watch him again and learn all the little intricacies of how he does it, which has helped me tremendously in the last 2 years. But you can also meet other great people like are on this call. And one of my good friends, Mindy Stern, who's in the same sort of business as I am, says she came for the knowledge and the tool and the technology, and she stayed for the community. And I would echo that. Good friends like Deb and Gary, and I see a lot of my friends on here. These are people that I know, Eugene, people that I know personally, I've had one-on-ones with. So guys, the value, knowledge is everywhere, but having a mentor like Joe can help you implement and execute on those strategies. And that's the big difference, Joe.
Amazing. One of the most important things, and thank you for me, I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in some time, but it's so nice to see you here. We're connected on LinkedIn. And the first thing I did for Penny is I made an introduction between him and a lawyer that he can do business with. That was number one. The second thing I did for Penny is I sent him information. He asked me for some advice about a CRM. By the way, do you need a CRM or do you have a CRM? In the chat, let me know. He asked me about advice about a CRM, and I told him I have the perfect CRM for you, and I can guide you and support you and train you and coach you on leveraging a CRM that's AI enabled. And so I sent him information. I gave him introduction, and I sent him information. Sound familiar? They both start with I's. And then the third thing I did was I said, hey, I'm having an event today at 1 p.m. If you can make it, I would love to have you there as my guest. And so guess what? He showed up to the event. I still have his business card in my pocket here. Want to see his business card? It's here somewhere in my pocket. He gave me his business card. I have it. I scanned it, and I put it in my pocket. And the crazy thing about it is this is how you add value to people's lives. Now, could you imagine you can do this on scale on LinkedIn? If you knew how to use LinkedIn properly, you'd be able to do this on scale on LinkedIn. That's a very powerful thing to do. And I want you guys in 2026 to meet with me on a daily basis. We have something called office hours. We meet twice a day where we do tech support and help you understand how to use LinkedIn properly and other tools. We also, besides meeting every single day, we also have weekly accountability. So today at 5 p.m., we're all meeting together to have accountability with Rick and Evan inside our community. And then we also have strategy. The first Wednesday of every month, we get together for 2 hours and we talk about the latest tactics, tips, and strategies for using LinkedIn that month. And often people need to rewatch that over and over and over to be able to get all the gems that are happening on those sessions. And besides that, we also have events that happen every day that our community members put on. So if you're interested in joining our community, if you're interested in getting our software, if you're interested in getting our strategies, just write interested in the chat if it's something you're interested. If you're already a client, just write already a client in the chat so everyone can see who the clients are. But if you're definitely interested, just let us know you're interested. If you just have a first name there and we're not sure who you are because your name just comes up as just a name, just put in your email address there so we can identify who you are, and this way we can send you information. And if you have a cell phone that you'd like to share, feel free to share your cell phone in the chat as well. I will share my cell phone in the chat because I was born in the 70s, and in the 70s, that's what people did. 865-76-7631. That's my cell phone. I just put my cell phone in there. So put your cell phone in the chat. Don't be afraid to share your cell phone because people that are real people that want to do real business, they pick up the phone and they call people. That's how it is. They don't just play games in the DM. DMs are cool to stay top of mind. If it's the middle of the night, you don't want to call someone. But it's important to pick up the phone. Yesterday, there was a woman after a networking event that we connected. She has a community of 4,500 people in Phoenix. I picked up the phone and I called her. She did not take my call, but she did call me back 15 minutes later, and she thought I was someone else. And she started talking to me about some logistics. And I was like, of course, I could fly down to Phoenix and help you. She's like, who's this? I'm like, Joe. She's like, Joe! And then we're like, okay, let's schedule a meeting for tomorrow. We scheduled a meeting, and now she wants to become a customer. You understand? And she wants to refer me to her 4,500 customers, to her 4,500 people in her community. So this is extremely powerful. So some people get 10 spam calls a day, JL said. And that makes sense. You can get a lot of spam calls. What I often do is I will pick up the phone if somebody calls me and it's a spam call, and I will ask them to remove me from the list if they're somebody that is just trying to spam me. So if I pick up the phone, I don't say yes or hello. I just pick up the phone and I wait. And often they'll be like, hello, is this Joe? And then I'll be like, and I'll often respond with who's calling. I won't even say if this is Joe, who's calling. And they'll be like, oh, my name is Jane, and this is da 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 da. And I was like, could you do me a favor and remove me from your list? And she'll be like, of course, I want to remove you, but maybe da 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 da. And I'll be like, are you on LinkedIn? What's your last name, Jill? And then I look for her up on LinkedIn. She's like, no, I'm not on LinkedIn. I was like, then you're a cyber criminal. And she's like, I'm not a cyber criminal. And this is literally what happened with a woman named Brooke from Aflac. She called me up. She wasn't on LinkedIn. I told her, you're a cyber criminal. And she got all triggered. And she's like, I'm on Instagram. You're going to see, I'm going to send you a message. I was like, you're sliding into my DM? That's a whole nother conversation. And then she sent me a DM. And I said, okay, well, now we have to go out to drinks. And she and her friend came to the Brandy Library and met me for drinks. Turns out we're not really compatible, but we're friends now. And I want her to walk me into Aflac so that I can train their 1,000 people that came from a spam call calling me. You never know what's going to happen if you're gracious and you pick up the phone if you're available. I've had many people that called me that I turned into clients. Now you might say, well, Joe, you have a service that can service a lot of people. I can only service whatever people. You never know who they know. You never know who someone knows. I was telling Penny this today. I was like, you never know. Everyone on the table, everyone around the room knows 10 people. Put a 10 if you know at least 10 people that you can introduce. Put a 10. Look how many 10s we have. So Ben knows 10. Rick knows 10. Sandra knows 10. Everybody knows 10. Penny says he knows 100 plus. Thomas says over 10. Mark says 10. So everybody knows 10 people. So if you know who you want to meet and you put it into your business networking one sheet, I'm going to create a brand new business networking one sheet for 2026. I'm going to create a brand new one because the one for 2025 is old. I need a new one. By the way, do you need a business networking one sheet? Write need one sheet. If you have one, say have one sheet. I suggest that everybody redoes their one sheet for 2026. And on January 1st, 2026, you publish your new one sheet. And the reason I tell you to publish a new one and get it out there is because I want you to get exposure and I want you to train the people in your network to get to know you. So when I get on the phone with someone, I ask them the following question. Did you read my business networking one sheet? And if they haven't read it, I say, can you pull it up now? And let's read it together to make sure you understand the different sections I have there. So you're not selling them something. Instead, what you're doing is you're educating your centers of influence to be able to refer business to you. So I spoke to this guy just now named Damon Gersh. He's a LinkedIn connection. I used a strategy that I taught at our last strategy session. Remember, guys, I taught the strategy called Do You Know? First name, last name, question mark. That's a great strategy. You pick a whale, and then you say, do you know? First name, last name. And most people are not going to know first name, last name. You find people that are already connected to that whale, and you say, do you know? First name, last name. And most of the people are going to be like, no, but it's a conversation starter. Do you get what I'm saying? And so that turned into at least a dozen phone calls. And today's phone calls was with a guy who charges $20,000 an hour to work with him. He's like, my time is worth a minimum of $20,000 an hour, and I don't want to work. Why? He sold his company for $50 million. He took my call. And we spent 30 minutes on the phone, and he gave me pearls about an industry I'm trying to get in on in 2026. And he can walk me in the door to the top companies in the United States in that industry. He knows every single one. He's been in it for 32 years. The guy could walk me in the door, and he said, call me again if you need me. I'm happy to help you. You're a brother to me, Joe. I have the whole thing recorded. Why? Because I use this one strategy. It's a game-changing strategy. Bottom line is, I want you guys to get the right strategies, to get the right support, and to meet my team to get the right tech support every single day, twice a day. So,
Joe,
if you're not... Go ahead, Tammy.
Someone asked the question. They hired a marketing team that used LinkedIn automation processes, and the person later learned that it goes against LinkedIn's terms and conditions, and this person is wondering our take on this and if we use and automations and our thoughts around the LinkedIn's terms and conditions.
So LinkedIn has very explicit terms and conditions, and thank you, Tammy, for flagging that. That's very important. Their terms and conditions state that you cannot use robots or any automations on LinkedIn that do things automatically for you. Now, we don't use LinkedIn automation. When we write a post, we use our post writer, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. When we create lists, we manually create lists, and we save profiles to lists, and we research people using agents. When we create comments and messages, we're manually having AI write the messages and comments, but we're not automating it. So we have things that we do on LinkedIn that are not automation, but that can save you many, many, many hours, like comment generators, post writers, messaging helpers, profile optimizers. These is a little assistant that will help you out. So what are the LinkedIn terms? I can show you how to find the LinkedIn terms. So I'm going to go to LinkedIn Terms and Conditions. Okay, so I'm going to click on the user agreement. And then if you go through the user agreement, which has been effective November 3rd, and you type in bots, you see it says you agree you will not use software, devices, robots, such as crawlers, or any other technologies to basically automate things. You see that? Do not override, do not da-da-da. So everything is sitting right over here and it explains exactly what to do. So I'll show you what we do. So when we're on LinkedIn, we don't know what LinkedIn account you're logged in as. So for example, if I'm on the LinkedIn homepage, I have evyAI sitting right here on the side as an assistant. You see there's a little assistant on the side? And what I do is I can click into this comment box and I can have the assistant simply read the post for me and draft a comment. You see it says, "Hey Mark, I love how you highlight the balance of personal connection and professional trust in the boardroom. It's so true that building those human bonds fuels better decisions. I'd love to chat more about fostering meaningful connections. Instead of maybe virtual coffee, can't wait to chat again soon. Hopefully before Japan." Okay, tag Mark, and I'm going to press comment. You see that? So Mark is a very, very important person. He was the global chairman of Entrepreneurs Organization. He ran EO, and he basically knows everybody. He's a very, very successful guy, had multiple exits, and he's a guy that posted something on LinkedIn 10 hours ago, and who's the only person that commented on his post? Who? Me. Did I use automation to do that? No. Did I use AI to help me do that? Absolutely. But AI only got me 80% of the way there. I had to change 20% of the comment in order for it to be 100% authentic. Are you with me? So the work that would take me 5 hours to work on only takes me an hour because I'm cutting out 80% of the work, and it's sounding 100% authentic. Whereas automation bots will 100% do the work, but will sound 100% fake. Get it? And we don't want to sound fake. We want to be authentic. So
to answer the question, no, we do not do any automations, right? We do not break LinkedIn's terms and conditions. Also, Thomas, I just wanted to mention also that we worked with LinkedIn's lawyers to ensure that our side panel, our extension, everything we do meets their terms. They have reviewed our system entirely and they approve of it. So you're good with evyAI, but with other things, we can't speak to that. Yeah.
Okay, so I just left a comment for Ben. I said, "Love chatting today. I'm so glad that blah, 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 blah." And now we connected. Now, do you see over here it says, "Really nice chatting today. I really appreciate how you help the community grow," whatever. So I can remove that from here if I want. That's me customizing it. And then I could also send him a message. So I'm going to click on Ben's profile. I'm going to click on message. And I'm going to say, "I hope that you connected with John." And then I'm going to insert this. I'm going to delete it over here. I'm going to click on this again. "Ben, I hope that you connected with John." And I'm going to insert it, and I'm going to press send. Do you see that? I said, "I hope you connected with John." And so Ben over here, who's an expert at ads, I connected him with someone who needs an expert at ads to help them out. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I try to do with people, connect them and build relationships. Now, one of the most important things that you can do on LinkedIn is post on a regular basis. Do you post daily, weekly, monthly, or not sure? In the chat, let me know. How often do you post on LinkedIn? And by the way, if you want to see a video that I recently posted on LinkedIn, you can see this video here that I recently posted. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and share with you a video that I recently posted. And you can go ahead and leave a comment on that video. That includes the 3 C's of how to be authentic when you're connecting with people on LinkedIn. So Rick said daily except Sundays. Mike said 3 times a week. LJ said 2 to 3 times a week. Tom said 5 days a week. Laura said 2 to 3 times a week, every day, 3 times a week. So I love this. I love that you guys are engaging. But go ahead, grab that post that I just shared in the chat and leave a comment on that post so that we can all find each other to support each other. It's about a strategy that I have called the 3 C's. But before I share the strategy for the 3 C's, for those of you that are not yet clients of evyAI, I want to let you guys know about a special offer that we're offering today for all those that are interested in signing up to evyAI. Typically, we charge $10,000 a year for our training program called the Evergreen Networking System. It has 9 modules with pre-recorded videos, frameworks, checklists, cheat sheets, scripts, templates, and it includes daily tech support, weekly accountability, and monthly strategy. And you guys have heard me talk a lot about this, many of our clients, and some of you have generated hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit as a result of taking the Evergreen Networking System. We're going to be offering it to you at no cost to you if you sign up to our Bundle Plus offer. So if you're interested in the Bundle Plus, write plus in the chat if you haven't already gotten it and you want me to tell you what's included in it. And maybe some of you can sign up right now and then we can onboard you today and get you rolling with it. So write plus in the chat and I'll talk more about it. And I'll let you guys know for those of you that are somewhat interested in the Bundle Plus. For those of you that are interested before the end of the year and potentially want to sign up to it. So let me show you what it's about because I see a few of you are interested in it. I'm going to share my screen and kind of walk you through what's included in it. And of course, we're going to continue talking about the strategies on how to leverage LinkedIn in 2026 in just a moment. But of course, many of you want to work with us daily for the next year. So this is what you get. Number 1 is you get evyAI Pro, which includes our latest version of evyAI, and we're going to be adding over 200 new features to it over the course of the next year. And this includes unlimited posts, comments, messages, and so much more. It also includes the Evergreen Networking System, our $10,000 flagship program where we train you on how to use LinkedIn to get clients. It includes the Inc. 5000 list, which is the 5,000 fastest growing companies in America, a list of all the CEOs. Very few people have this list. 75% of this list are people that were never on the list before. So this is a very lucrative list of companies that are over 2 million, and some of them are doing hundreds of millions in revenue. If you happen to have Sales Navigator, we'll train you for 6 hours in the replay of our Sales Navigator Bootcamp. It's a 6-hour class, and it teaches you every aspect of Sales Navigator. And then we give you an extra evyAI account. evyAI Pro is typically $297 a month, which is $3,600 a year. But we're giving you an extra account, and we're giving you everything for $1,968 per year. And you get grandfathered into this price. So if this is something that you're interested in doing, I suggest you get the deal right now. And I'll put the link in the chat for you guys to be able to grab the deal today. And you can click on it. All you have to do is enter your email, fill in these 2 little boxes, and press Claim Deal, and you'll be able to claim the deal. Now, somebody recently said to me, he said, Joe, how easy is it to post on LinkedIn with evyAI? It's really easy to post on LinkedIn with evyAI. And for those of you that sign up to the Bundle Plus, we're going to also give you a bunch of prompts that you could use to clone yourself inside evyAI. We call them personas. And we're going to help you write up your own personas for no additional cost, which essentially clones you inside evyAI and allows the AI to sound like you. That's the idea. That's how we're able to sound authentic. It's never going to be 100% you, but it's going to sound like you, and it'll get you there 80% of the way and save you a ton of time. We're also going to give you something I call a LinkedIn Connections dashboard. Now, we just made Deb's dashboard the other day because she upgraded to the Bundle Plus. Deb, thanks for upgrading to the Bundle Plus. Deb has been a client with us for quite some time, and she decided that she could really use that extra license of evyAI, and also all the bonuses that we're including are really lucrative. And so even if you already are an evyAI Pro client, if you want to upgrade to the Bundle Plus, you get an extra license of evyAI. And some of you that have that extra license, what you can do with that extra license is that you could use it as a lead magnet by giving it to people that sign up to your services. So you can attach that license and then you can move it from person to person. Thomas said AI clones are a really smart thing to do in today's business practices. Brilliant to add it to the package deal. Okay, so let me show you how easy it is to post on LinkedIn right now. And by the way, if you're signing up now, right in during this seminar, if you sign up during the seminar, we're going to throw in a special bonus for you where we're going to make you an infographic designed for your business. So anyone that signs up right now during this session, we're going to create a beautiful prompt, and then we're going to use evyAI to create an infographic that you could use as a lead magnet to drive business to you if you decide to join today. So write in if you're planning on joining today, just write in the chat. I'm going to click share my screen and show you how I write a post right now. So watch this. I'm going to go to evyai.com. I'm going to click on log in, and then I'm going to click on post writer. And then I'm going to choose my goal. Maybe I'm going to do educational. I'm going to choose my tone, inspirational. And then my persona is going to be me writing as the CEO of evyAI. And I'm going to talk to it. I'm going to say the difference between a post and an article on LinkedIn is that a post gets seen on the feed, but an article gets seen through search engine optimization on Google. However, an article could be 40,000 characters, but a post can only be 3,000 characters. So if you want more exposure within LinkedIn, use posts. But if you want more exposure on the internet and within artificial intelligence, then you might want to also include articles. And if you create a newsletter on LinkedIn, you can then attach your articles and to those newsletters, and people will be able to subscribe to those newsletters, and you'll also get the benefit of email marketing. Okay, now I'm going to press generate, and the AI is going to write a hook, main points, a call to action, and hashtags. You guys want to see me do this right now? You want to see the way it does it? Now, there are many AIs that you can use to do this. You can use Grok, Gemini, Claude. It's all built into evyAI. I'm going to press copy because I really like this post. And I'm going to go to LinkedIn's homepage. I'm just going to go to linkedin.com over here. And I am going to click on Start a Post. And I'm going to paste this post in here. Okay, so this is a post that has a hook. Have you ever wondered why some content grabs attention while da-da-da-da? Let's dive into the distinction. I'm CEO, da-da-da. Today I want to talk about this. A post like this one is designed to shine on the feed. It's short, punchy, limited to 3,000 characters. My journey as single father has taught me that da-da-da. Okay, and I'm going to write what topics do you post about on LinkedIn? Okay, I'm going to delete these hashtags. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to include an image that evyAI created for me, which is an image of me holding a sign that says the difference between newsletters and articles on LinkedIn. Okay? And that looks like me. Doesn't it look like me? Okay? Abigail's like, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit post. And that's going to post directly to LinkedIn right now. Do you see the way it posted on LinkedIn? I'm going to copy a link to this post, and then you guys can include what you typically post about on LinkedIn as a comment. And then we can all see who posts about what. But do you understand? Do you understand how quickly I was able to post something on LinkedIn, grab an image from the side panel that I created, and be able to post? And then 1,000 people will see that post. Mike said, is it worth boosting a post? If you want more people to see the post, it's worth boosting the post. But not everybody needs to boost their posts. What you want to do is you want to get engagement on your post. You want to get likes, and you want to get comments, and then you want to send your post to people that need to read the post. Now, we have communities that meet on a regular basis where people engage with each other on LinkedIn. there was a guy who I recently had a conversation with, and I showed him my 3 levers assessment. Have you guys done the 3 levers assessment? That will tell you if you should be doing networking, prospecting, or marketing. Have you guys seen that before? Anyway, I wanted him to go to the 3 levers assessment. Put a 3 in the chat if you want me to send it to you, and I'll send it to you. So I made an assessment to determine which one you should be focused on. Should you focus more on networking, on prospecting, or on marketing? And so I told the guy, go to strategy.evyai.com/3 levers. And he's like, I'm not going to remember that. He's like, you need to buy a domain. I said, you're right. I should buy 3levers.com. The problem is 3levers.com is not available. So instead, we both were laughing that we're both from Brooklyn and we both can speak in a Jamaican accent. And we were both doing the Jamaican accent because, you know, we both like jerk chicken and we're both from Crown Heights and whatever, and we grew up in the same neighborhood. And so he said, you know what you should call the domain? He said, call it Tree Levers. And I was like, that's epic. So I bought treelevers.com. And if you go to treelevers.com, you can see my Tree Levers assessment. My Tree Levers assessment. Guys, try it out. Go to treelevers.com and see if it works. That's what it is. http://www.treelevers.com. And it works, Andrew said. So when you click on treelevers.com, why is everybody smiling? When you click on treelevers.com, you can actually run through the assessment. And it walks you through asking you multiple choice questions that will help you be able to determine what the best solution is for you and what your budget should be. I believe that if you're a coach, a consultant, or an entrepreneur, you need to have some interactive something, a calculator, an assessment, a quiz, for your target markets to interact with. Is that correct? So if you decide to sign up to the Bundle Plus today, I will have my team have a personal session with you to help you come up with the idea for what your assessment should be and even help you create a draft of your assessment. But it's only for the people who sign up today. So if you're interested, write in the chat so that I know you're interested in that, because that itself is a $5,000 bonus. So Ben said he's in. Congratulations, Ben. Awesome. Mike Larkin said he's in. Congratulations, Mike Larkin. Well done. If anybody else is interested in getting their own assessment, that's very, very powerful. Now, Douglas, if you come to any of our sessions, we'll guide you through this process. Mark Taylor is showing his assessment right there. He has a powerofpeersroi.com. Love that. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. And this is one of the powerful things that you can do with AI. And this is clearly, it looks like it's clearly created with AI. Am I right about that, Mark? Seems like it is. I'm going to click on Start. It says your
Claude
current
did
decision.
Claude did it in like 20 minutes.
Amazing. Your current decision. My decision is to say happy birthday to my connections. Okay, that's my current
to
decision.
invest in marketing.
Over 5 million. Over 5 million. Here you go. How confident on your view? 89%. Leadership team, mostly myself. Okay, you're facing a decision worth $7.5 million and you're 89% confident that you're seeing it clearly and you're getting input from your team alone. Wow. Continue. Excellent, I could do this again. A decision that didn't go as planned. Getting married. That didn't go. What did it cost? Over $1 million. Do you have like 10 million? Okay. When did you realize it was wrong? Days and weeks. I would just say 6 to 12 months. Decision could cost you 1.2. You realize you got it wrong 6 months later. Okay. Time and mental bandwidth. 40 hours a week, I guess. How often do you get stuck? Rarely. Sometimes. The cost of carrying it alone. Your annual revenue, over 500 million. Continue. Wow, look at this. Unbelievable. This is great. So if the program only costs $30,000 a year, let's schedule a consultation. How cool is that? That is cool. I love that. That's a great assessment, Mark. So if you guys, yeah, so if you guys want help building something out like that, sign up to the Bundle Plus today so that we can help you with something like that. Because you should all have something that you take your prospects through to show them the value of doing business with you. Put a $ in the chat if you think this is valuable right now. And Juan just put a link to the Bundle Plus. Looks like people are putting $ in. Well done. Love that. Congrats, Andrew. Well done. Love that. One of the most important things that you need to do for 2026 is you need to set specific goals for your business. Have you already set your goals for 2026? Or do you need to still set goals for 2026? I'm curious to know. Where are you on setting goals? Mark says, what is the ROI calculator? Here is mine. SEO for lawyers. Love that. Ben said he's going to be finalizing his goals on the 29th with me. Okay, so Deb is going to finalize her goals on Monday. Most people have not set their goals yet. And I'm telling you right now, if you come up with clear written goals for what you want to accomplish in 2026, the likelihood of you hitting your goals is much higher if you actually have clear written goals. What we teach our clients in the Evergreen Networking System is to have a plan, to have the right people, and to have the right promise. Those are the three things that we teach you. If you have the right plan, if you have the right promise, if you're targeting the right people, you're much more likely to be able to move forward and actually get clients. Now, are you having enough conversations with your target market, or do you need more conversations? In the chat, you can say, I need more conversations, or you're having enough conversations with your target market. Because somebody told me the other day, he said, Joe, I'm not making enough money. And so I asked him, I said, are you having 5 conversations a day? He said, no, I'm not. I'm not having 5 conversations a day. This morning, I took my daughter to the train at 7:20 a.m. Then I drove an hour and a half to Brooklyn, New York, and I had a conversation with 25 people here, and I had 5 deep, meaningful conversations with people, including Penny, who was sitting right here. And Penny told me, he confessed, he said, Joe, I need to use LinkedIn better in 2026. So I'm very confident that Penny's going to sign up to evyAI, and he's going to be part of our affiliate program so that he can earn 20% from just getting his LinkedIn connections onto evyAI. Most of our clients, once they sign up to evyAI, they get so much value from it that they end up sending their connections to use evyAI as well. So Penny, I'm sure you have the link already for the Bundle Plus. Enter your email in there, claim the deal, and let's get you rolling. Let's start meeting with you on a regular basis to help you get you in front of more insurance brokers that are in the position to have you do your public adjusting properly. Let's get you in front of more property managers, facilities managers, resident managers, construction people that will help get you in front of the ideal clients that are having issues when they have a flood, or when they have a fire, or when they have a situation, so that you can go and help them be able to do what they need to do. The most important thing that you can do is learn how to use a 24/7 networking platform like LinkedIn. Here's a list of things that you need to be doing every day. Feel free to write this down. This is gold. Number 1, You need to connect with at least 20 people every single day. No matter what, if you don't have 30,000 connections already, you need to connect with 30 people a day. Why? With 20 people a day. Why? Because the limit is about 100 a week. So why not max out your limit? Most people are maxing out their credit cards. Max out your connection limit. Every time someone accepts your connection, they are raising their hand. They're saying that they're interested in networking with you. Do you get what I'm saying? Every new person that connects with you is interested in networking with you. That means that you have the opportunity then to train them on how to be able to refer business to you. So let me show you. If I go into my network over here and I click on my network, I have a total of 29,998 connections. Do you see that on the left? I'll zoom in for you people that can't see very well. Can you guys see it says 29,998 here? When I click on that, it then shows me my latest person, Daniela. I connected with her on December 23rd. That's today. You see? I had a great conversation with her. She committed to becoming a client, and she set up her onboarding for tomorrow. Where did I meet her? I spoke for a networking event yesterday called Skyco, which is also a client of mine. Where did I meet her? She was introduced to me by Tina Larson, which is a client of mine. Where did I meet her? I posted on LinkedIn. She saw my post and she fell in love right away 2 years ago and became my client, and since then she 5x'd her business. Now, most people on LinkedIn, they don't have enough connections. They are grossly underconnected, and they're not even connected with the right people. So I recommend that the first thing on your list is to make sure that every day you're connecting to 20 new people on LinkedIn. That's number one. Number two, the second thing you want to do is you want to be sending messages to people. You see that? This guy Daniel said we are on the AI or die call right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send him a message right now. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to use the AI to send him a message. So what I can do is I can choose my goal. I can say gratitude for connecting. That's my goal. I can choose my tone. I can do motivational. And then I could just hit generate, and the AI knows who I'm sending it to and will say, hey, Daniel, thanks for joining the AI or die call and connecting with me. I'm thrilled to explore the possibilities ahead. As we dive into leveraging AI for social media, let's ponder how technology can deepen the human connection. Excited to collaborate together. Do you see the way it kind of created this DM for me? Did I have to do much work to write this DM other than hit the generate button here? No, I didn't have to do much. Now I can also add my favorite 4-word sentence. What is your cell? Do you see that? You know why I like sending people that? Can anyone guess? Why do I like sending people that? So I'm currently using evyAI Pro. The reason I like doing that is because I want to call them. And I want them to hear my voice. Are you hearing my voice right now? Are you hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth? I want him to hear my voice, and I want your clients to hear your voice. Because you have tonality, you have emotion, you have vibrations. I want you to vibrate on your connections. And so in 2026, the competitive advantage that you'll have is visiting someone's profile and sending at least 10 messages to your current connections every single day. That's 3,000 messages plus a year. Imagine how much connection you would have. So the next thing that I do is I go to evyAI and I tell evyAI to check out this profile here for me and to save the profile into evyAI. So I can click new profile here and save it, or I can tell evyAI to detect whether or not I'm on a profile, and if it does, I'm going to search I'm going to put in AI or die community. I'm going to press save. And I just saved Daniel into a list. Now I could research Daniel using artificial intelligence. You see that? I just clicked one of these 7 buttons here. And now I have all his information, everything I need to know about him, his target market, his key services, contact information, where he's located, notable achievements. You see that? He's a Navy SEAL. You see that? A Navy SEAL. He managed logistics for the naval warehouse, warfare, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to check to see if LinkedIn has any of his contact information. evyAI is going to open up his contact info and try to pull together whatever it can find and go through all his information. And sometimes it grabs his cell phone number, his email address, and everything else that it finds online about him in just a few seconds. I could also use Grok to research him. So if I click on the Grok icon, Grok goes a little bit deeper. Grok's saying that it's verifying to see if I'm human. Grok, how did you know I was an alien? See, Grok is automatically prompting itself and researching people, and it's going to take about a minute and a half to go through this to find everything it could find online about this guy. Wouldn't it be cool for you to have technology that researches every connection you have and tells you what books they wrote, what podcasts they were on, what articles they've written? Wouldn't that be a cool thing to have? And then be able to reference that in a phone call? Alice said, what's the difference between evyAI and evyAI Pro? evyAI allows you to create content, the premium version, but the Pro version gives you access to be able to research connections and organize them into lists in a meaningful way. And it also gives you training almost every single day to hold your hand through the process to using LinkedIn properly. So if you just need to create content and comments, just use Premium. But if you really want to get clients, I recommend upgrading to Pro. And to save money on Pro, instead of spending $297 a month or $3,600 a year, get the Bundle Plus where you get 2 accounts for just $19.68 for the year. That's my recommendation to you. Plus, if you recommend your friends, you get 20%, which is a very nice thing to do for other people. Okay. Voice notes are great. Leaving voice notes on LinkedIn are really, really powerful. So let me tell you the different types of posts that you should be posting on LinkedIn. You want to be posting polls. Do you guys know what a poll is? P-O-L-L? P-O-L-L. I'm going to show you some of my polls so you can get an idea for what I'm talking about. If you go to LinkedIn, I'm just going to go through LinkedIn and I'm going to click on me up here and I'm going to click on where it says my posts and activity. And then if you scroll down through my posts and activity, you're going to see some of these are polls. So for example, over here, I asked, do you want to set goals for 2026? You see this? So I said, okay, for the people that want to set goals live, I said, I'm going to teach 12 people how to set goals on Monday, this coming Monday. I'm going to share the poll with you so you can see it live. There's only 2 days left to this poll. So polls are extremely, extremely powerful. And so for the people that said that they're interested in setting goals live with me, what I do is I send them a direct message. For example, Aiden, I can click on his profile, see if I think he might qualify. I see he's in Rhode Island. And then what I can do is I can send him a message. Do you see that? I could send him a message over here. So what type of message am I going to send him? I haven't communicated with Aiden since 2020. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on my my goals. I have over here goal setting. And then I have over here a questionnaire that he could fill out. Do you see that? So I said, interested in joining our goal setting masterclass on Zoom? Fill out this questionnaire to help us understand why you want to join. Do you see that? And so now Aiden, I'll send you guys the questionnaire so you can see it. Do you see the way Aiden said he's interested? And now I just messaged him a template from my templates to fill out the questionnaire. And when he fills out the questionnaire, then I'll understand if he actually qualifies to join the goal setting masterclass next Monday. Do you understand what I'm doing there, the process I'm doing? So step number 1 is you post a poll. Step number 2, the people say they're interested, send them a questionnaire. Step number 3, read the questionnaire that they filled out and then call them or message them if they're qualified and help them be able to sign up to your class or to your program or to your whatever. If you like this process, put a smiley face in the chat. If you want to come to the Goal Setting Masterclass, fill out that questionnaire. So now, I'm going to show you another poll example. My ideal clients pay for LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Now, you don't have to have Sales Navigator, but if someone's paying for Sales Navigator, chances are they're an ideal client of mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, and I'm going to save Aiden's profile, and I'm going to click on Summary over here, and I'm going to see if evyAI could find his cell phone number. I see I have his email address, I have his personal website, I have his contact information over here. That's great. And then I'm going to do AI research on him once it picks up everything and saves everything. Now what I could do is I can easily take his contact information and push it into my CRM. Now that it pulled everything from LinkedIn, I can pull this information and save it into my CRM by simply clicking on this button over here. You see it says link to go high level. So I just clicked on that, and it sent all his contact information into my CRM. And now I'm going to research him using one of my AI tools to learn everything I can about him. Okay, so this one, I did the research on this person. It gave me conversation starter, potential business opportunities. This is all information that I can do to talk to Daniel once he gives me his information. Now, if you ask somebody for their cell phone number on LinkedIn and they sent you their cell phone number, do you have permission to call them? Without asking for the call.
Any success, honey?
I would say 100% yes. I would say 100% yes. Write 100% in the chat if you agree with that. So why not send every person on LinkedIn a message after you greet them and you feed them? You just say, "What is your cell?" ? Why not? What's the downside of doing that? What could possibly happen? They might say, "Sorry, I don't share my cell." No problem. Do you want to hop on Zoom instead? Do you understand? I'm assuming they want to meet me. Now, they might say, "I'm not interested in meeting you, and I'm not interested in networking, and I hate you." Then I will block them and move on with my life, because there's plenty of LinkedIn connections in the sea. There's 1.2 billion people on LinkedIn. I don't have time to waste on the haters. You get it? Instead, I'm looking to connect with people that align with me and that vibe with me and that are kind and that are willing to give me their cell phone so that I can call them and build a real relationship with them. And there are plenty of those people. There are plenty of people that were born in the 70s or before and that are happy to have phone conversations. Nadine is happy for you to call them. Ben is happy for you to call him. Rick is happy for you to call him. And trust me, if you're going to annoy them and just spam them, they're going to block you. You always have that blocking option. You know what I mean? It's not hard to block somebody. You just press block, and they can never call you again. And if they try to call you from another number and they start harassing you, then you get a restraining order. And that's it. It's no big deal. And if they keep doing it, you call the police department, and then they pick up the person and put them with P. Diddy. That's it, in jail. It's that simple. Yes, you can reply. You can block people. Can you really block people on LinkedIn? Yes, you can. It's really easy. You just click the more button and hit block. You just can't be in the
And
same
Joe, you'll
group.
see WhatsApp.
Okay, so guys, we're almost at time over here. It looks like we're already at time. So my question to you is, what is stopping you?
No, I'm sorry, Joe. Did you see my WhatsApp to you? Or did you see my WhatsApp?
Oh, congratulations. It looks like somebody signed up. Christine, are you here?
Yes, I am.
What made you decide to sign up today?
Well, I just need some additional help. I'm a successful telecom agent, but I want to take my business to another level. And I really want to utilize LinkedIn's, connections. I have over 10,000 connections, but I'm really not using it like I should. And I'm really wanting to do that.
So you're a successful telecom agent. Tell me more about that.
Well, I am an agent for all the telecom providers. So for a business to come to me, basically I do all the work for them. I do the labor to find the best quote or the best solution, and I charge nothing for my services. So if I present them unbiased solution, if they decide to go with one of them, then I give them the AT&T contract or whoever the carrier is, and place the order, and I get commission from that order. So I'm kind of like insurance salesman, if you will. Same thing in telecom. And so with
Amazing.
AI and all the stuff that you can do, I can sell it from a business to business standpoint. So
Well, congratulations for signing up. Who is your ideal client? Now that we have dozens and dozens of people here, who can all these people refer you to? Who's your ideal client?
it's anything small business to medium business. I can do large customers, a whale, 10,000 employees or higher, but the small to medium businesses seem to have the need for my services because I do all the work, and they don't have to hire outside resources or have an inside talent to do it. So again, I save time and money, and I know what I'm doing. So I find the best solution, knowing that I'm getting the best pricing as well. So any small to medium sized customer, nationwide and international.
So do you have a calendar link where people can book a meeting with you?
I don't.
Okay, so what's the
But I
best
can.
way for everyone here to book a meeting with you?
It's just going to my LinkedIn. Either send me a message that way through Christine Guidi, and I can put my LinkedIn in the chat. But either
Let's
that way
do
or
it.
call my cell.
Yeah, go ahead. Put in your LinkedIn in the chat. Put in your cell in the chat, and everybody, let's take a moment and just welcome Christine. And
thank you.
and let's give her a warm welcome and say congratulations on becoming part of the evyAI family. As soon as somebody signs up to evyAI, there's about 200 of our customers that want to get to know you and figure out how to refer business to you.
I appreciate it. That'd be great.
And that list is growing every single day. So Ben wants to meet you. Rick wants to meet you. Gary wants to meet you. Nadine wants to meet you. Douglas wants to meet you. Mike wants to meet you. Mark wants to meet you. Deb wants to meet you. Everybody wants to have a one-on-one with you. And that's one of the best things about our community is people actually they want to connect with you. And today at 5 p.m. we're having an accountability meeting where we're all going to get together, and you're going to see how powerful that is. And could you imagine meeting with us every day for a year? It'll change the game for you. So we're also going to set up a onboarding session where we're going to meet with you one-on-one. We're going to help you figure out this assessment thing as well. But we're gonna meet with you one-on-one. We're going to download your 10,000 connections, and then we're going to put it into a dashboard for you so that you can research all your connections and figure out the best ones. We're also going to give you the list of the 5,000 fastest growing companies in the US. They're all doing over 2 million in revenue. Every single one of them needs to save money on their telecom, on their internet. You would be so important to them, especially if you're not charging them anything. You're not even charging them the 30% that these other companies, when they save them money, they do cost reduction. They charge them 30%. So imagine
for
you
their
walk
time.
over to you walk over to a CFO and you're like, listen, I'm a telecom consultant. I'm going to look at your phone bill. I'm going to find you a solution that's 10 times better than what you have and charge you less. And I'm not going to charge you a penny because they pay me the commission. And you don't have to go with it at all.
Right. And the thing about it is that the price that you're paying for everything you buy, cell phone, VoIP phone, whatever, the commission is already built in the price. So if you order it online, you order it through a direct rep or whatever, it's the same thing through me. However, I'm unbiased. So I look for all of the nuances that you guys don't know about that they charge you that I will bring to forefront to let you know. See, this is the stuff that makes it more important to go through an unbiased agent because we know what they're doing and we protect you from those long-term contracts.
I love that. I'm already thinking about people that I can introduce you to, especially a guy like Zach. Me and Zach did a selfie in Lower Manhattan recently. Zach was down there. He works for a very, very big company, and they have 60,000 people in the company. So Zach and you should definitely connect. Zach's in sales. He's amazing. Me and Zach even did a video together. I see he unmuted himself. Zach, was it a good meeting with me?
It was awesome. It was awesome. It was right in the street, too.
Funny.
The streets of New York.
Amazing.
But I think Christina, you and I do something very similar. So on the expense reduction side, although we do about 18 different categories, and I think you might be exclusive to telecom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right. And
that's
then I
great.
have